Shit! God damn it!
It's true.
We're not watching Skibbity Toilet the whole stream?
Sorry, chat. No D&D today. It's Skibbity Toilet Watch Party.
I
Indeed.
did see someone suggest something kind of fun on the YouTube channels, and that was if there was a week where Zan can't make it and Sarah's can't make it, we could, and this would be like spoilers, so obviously like Zan and Sarah's don't watch it, but like where we could, give people some like TLDR on what happened in the Icewind Dale game, because people are curious.
I love Tilder.
I love tildering.
Tilder Swinton.
Oh fuck.
What's up?
Indeed. But yes.
Tilder Swift.
Is it our icons?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh man, we are all over the place.
Indeed. One moment.
Oh yeah, same. Everyone's off right now. Hold up.
We are a professional. We are what's the word?
Taro, what are we doing here?
It's okay, you're back. You're good now.
Haxian, leave the room. I'm gonna fuck this mind flayer.
Huh?
They got
Indeed.
tentacles.
But welcome, once again to Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos. That's right.
There you go. Fix mine too.
Hope you're in for another fantastic session, but before we get into it, we got to introduce all of our crew here, starting with TheropodArt.
Oh boy, hello, hi, it's me, ya boy, TheropodArt. When I'm not swearing like a sailor, you can find me over on Blue Sky, TheropodArt, Tumblr for Affinity, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. I promise I stream on Twitch.
Swearing.
I promise I stream. I promise I'll work on a consistent streaming schedule. For somebody that's doing a subathon right now, I should probably be streaming more, but life has been other than that, I got commissions open. I'll draw stuff for money, so I can then use that money to pay rent and buy groceries. Give me money. Other than that, art fights going on, so I'm trying to just hit people with gift arts and just start baby fights. And lastly, but certainly not least, you can also find me here on Tuesdays and Fridays, where I either play a big booby scaly lady or a really mean old scaly dinosaur guy.
With pecs.
They got boobs either way.
Yep.
Dino boobs.
Indeed.
Tara, the breast reduction surgery was a success. Great. Where's Hakka? Oh, who do you think took your breast?
No!
Damn it! No! But that's me.
That was a great
Indeed.
bit. Great bit.
Yep.
Up next, we've got XanillisGrimm.
Hey, that's me. You can catch me over my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/XanillisGrimm. Not this upcoming week, because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts that have to contend with people's vacations and travel times. But you can still catch me here on Tuesday, twitch.tv/DistortionDevil, at 1 p.m. PST for some more Vecna Eva Ruin on Tuesdays. And then potentially twitch.tv/MontyGlue on Thursday for some more Dungeon of the Mad Mage, assuming everything goes well with travel and such. But last, certainly not least, you can catch me over on The Unexpectables this Saturday, twitch.tv/The at 6 p.m. PST. We're going to be doing something, so I'm not sure what I can talk about, but that'll be there for you. And that's me.
Excellent, excellent. And up next, we've got Tixdixl.
Hello. You can find me all over the internet at Tixdixl. We are in fact doing the art fights, at least for a little bit. And then this Saturday, so tomorrow, we finally are back at Burnout Vaughn's channel for some more No Love War Extra. If you're a fan of games that are just slightly short of being visual novels, but actually have, some gameplay to them, come on over. We're having a good time. We're solving some murder cases. Other than that, honestly, probably no streams from me. Next week, I got a really important work conference, and I'm gonna be out of town and unavailable pretty much until the weekend. But I'll keep y'all posted as things go. But that's me.
Excellent, excellent. And of course, we wouldn't be here without our wonderful GM, Amusing Thalia.
Me just over here disassociating until right before I get called. I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, I have to say something. Hi, I'm Amusing Thalia. I'm the DM here. I promise I am sometimes more vigilant than just right there. I am usually on my channel doing various things. Monday, I've been playing some Deltarune with some lovely individuals from various places, including Saris here and Gaius and some other folks who just float around the spaces, and that's been a lot of fun. The voice run is pretty good. I beat a secret boss yesterday. This week, that felt pretty good. Tuesday, we're trying TTRPGs or RPGs and various other things with people. We discussed some stuff with Skelly this last week. That was pretty cool. Next week, I think Ray's up for their week because we're going to do something. Maybe Vagabond related, maybe not. Who knows? We might end up just doing some more Citizen Sleeper because Ray really vibes with that. I don't know. But other than that, you can find me here. And that's really about it right now. Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'm not really doing too much. But on Sundays, you can find me every other week at Burnout Vaughn's channel for some Those Who Wander with our lovely Zan and Saris as the DM. And those are my things. Amusing Thalia on social media. Then I think I believe, most importantly, because we're on his channel and we could not do it without him, Connor DistortionDevil.
Oh.
Like Sans Undertale, but Connor DistortionDevil.
Oh my god.
It's me. Well, you know what I'm doing. Shortly after this stream, we're gonna be booting up some V Rising again. Yes, gonna be working my way through that game as well. We're in the end game now, so we're gonna be fighting a bunch of bosses. Yeah. The rest of my week is a little spotty. But yeah, this stream will be going up hopefully immediately after we end here on the Patreon. And it will be... I've decided that the upload schedule for Devils and Dice Rolls will be going up on the YouTube 3 days after we stream it here on Twitch. Figure that's enough time for people to get their watch in early. Yes. That's really about it on my personal end. This stream is brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery.
Beard Sorcery!
Indeed. Use code DistortionDevil to save 10% on all of your beard care products from Beard Sorcery. As well, check out Bones Coffee Company. They got all sorts of fantastic, flavorful coffee. It's the same code, DistortionDevil. Check out Bones Coffee at DistortionDevil. Get 10% off. And that's about it on this end. And I'll read off some bits and subs at the end here. So, in the meanwhile, Leah, would you like to take us away?
I would be more than happy to do so. And as I like to do this, if anyone needs any extra time, speak now or forever hold your pieces of candy. But
I'm good to go.
Good to go? Good to go. But as we once again delve into the story of our heroes, we find that questions plague them, as they plague every story, every time, from every place. And the questions that have threaded and bound our heroes together are as follows. Who wanted them all dead? What is the plot involving their strange ship? Where will their inquiries lead? When will they learn the answers? And lastly, but for now, most pressing, why are there mangled corpses of Gith within the veins of a dead god's corpse? As you all have landed here from the Gnosis cluster, gathering your bearings, having avoided a pirate trick of some kind, coming here seemingly hidden and stealthily, there are two things of note as the group of you floating through the astral sea find your feet on semi-solid surface beneath you. One, to Vex. One of the bodies that you've been looking at and beginning to move towards. It would be the third one here on your left, in the back,
Okay.
near the crystal. Twitches slightly. Hakka.
Hmm?
You, with your passive perception and proficiency with medicine, would notice it kind of blends in with the coloring in here and various other things. There's a faint trail of blood that leaves from these group all the way out and seemingly like exiting the vein of this heart itself.
So,
And as your eyes kind of follow it, again, with your passive perception, through one of the various windows in this temple, you see a little bit of movement.
so does it look like the bodies were dragged from this window over
Medicine check.
here? Okay. Like which direction? Let me open up my sheet, because first roll the game. Eto. Habushi. 3 on die, 18.
This would have been a medicine,
Oh shit, my
just
bad.
to be clear.
I'll respect the 3 still. That'll put that at a 13.
13. For the question you asked, it is enough.
Mm-hmm.
You won't get anything more out of this question, but what you can determine is that it does not seem like they were dragged. It's in small puddles and drips. Sometimes there's a little bit of a smearing. Best you can tell, it seems like someone was limping out of here.
It seems that whatever transpired here, there might have been some survivor. That they led a trail of blood to that temple over there. What shall we inspect first? These bodies, or the potential of a survivor that could tell us what's going the hell on?
If someone survived this massacre, we should try to find them immediately.
Vex, Xoruk, what do you think?
Vex will look over towards the blood. Is it still red and liquidy? Or color and liquidy?
I will have you roll a medicine check to determine more about it, but regardless, you will get some information based on the question you asked.
Right.
Also, you said Vex. I assume you meant Xoruk.
Sorry, Xoruk.
It is not quite bright red. It has darkened, and some of it is sticky.
The blood is not old, but it's not necessarily fresh either. If there is someone here still alive, they are likely either treated their wounds themselves or have expired. We should be wary for traps, just in case.
You see, Vex
Okay.
is looking very pensive at the bodies. Leah, I'm sorry I interrupted you earlier, but I wanted to clarify that I heard you correctly. You said it twitched?
Yep. Looking closely, and this would be a perception check to determine more,
Okay.
from a distance at least.
Yeah, for sure.
It almost looked like, to an extent, like a sharp intake of breath.
I'm gonna do a perception check before Vex says anything. So let's start there. Perception.
Oh no!
Natural 1 for a total of 3.
It did that. You kind of caught it out of the corner of your eye because you saw it right as Hakka started talking. And as you look back over, it hasn't moved since you've been staring at it.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't mean to cause any alarms or hasten our group decision. However, Vex would carefully point to the one that you mentioned before. That far off one, the one kind of over there, that one moved.
There's only one way we're going to find... Go ahead.
It looked like it was releasing some kind of breath almost. I couldn't determine though whether or not that is the body's last, or if that's something else.
Well, if they are lost, there's only one way for us to really find out. I'll move ahead.
And Xoruk will move in, kind of spinning a dagger in each hand.
Kazador is in close following.
Very well. On your guard. Eyes and ears. Eyes and ears.
Hakka, you all are beginning to turn in. Do you give one last look towards the temple, or do you just turn in?
I don't know if that's DM speak for like the thing.
This is genuinely just Alaska. You have extremely high passive perception, so it is something that I keep in mind for noticing small things.
Sure, yeah. You want me to roll another perception, or do we?
This would be a perception check. Yes, if you, it would just be a perception check if you decide.
Holy shit, Hakka, 35 crit.
Oh my god.
It's in a different window than the one you saw the movement before, but in a further back window, you can actually see, and they are trying very hard to be hidden. They are tucked in a dark room, and they are wearing what looks like darker, maybe robing or cloth or something on their head to kind of shade it and cover it. But and you can only really see the top, like, left half of the face. It does, with a natural 20-35, appear Gith, just because of your proximity to Xoruk. You can kind of pick out those features, especially with the people you've been interacting with lately. It also makes a lot of sense. But there seems to be a Gith individual that is watching the group of you enter.
Damn, I don't have sending prepared.
You have message
To
to
I don't?
us. So you have message to us at least.
Because of the earrings.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, so. I guess, yeah, using the message, Hakka would just relay exactly what he saw over.
Yeah, to be clear, you all get the message cantrip like a number of times per day, and that like restocks, but you also can just passively telepathically communicate with each other. It doesn't use charges.
Yeah, and Hakka
It is just a
also-
group call.
Hakka's also his mask is a helm of telepathy, so he just prefers to talk and he forgets sometimes. So, but he will telepathically tell the party exactly what he saw and what it was doing. Gonna stay right next to Kazador.
So we'll make a mental note of what Hakka had communicated before moving over towards this body.
Before he does, Kazador's going to put a hand on his shoulder. We should be cautious. We don't know what we'll be facing in here. And Kazador is going to cast Mage Hand. Just my little Zahando is going to pop up over next to the...
I'd like you to make an investigation check as Kazador, as you are using your hand to the mage hand to determine.
Xoruk was going to cast Mage Hand +1.
I mean, the two of you can, if another
kidding.
one of you casts mage hand, you can do it with advantage because the two of you are.
If that's the case, then yeah. Xoruk will help.
Because like the two of you are just like, oh yeah, thank you. You basically have two hands over there doing stuff. You just have to coordinate it.
This would be really funny for me to be like, could we get double advantage as I also
God,
Mage hand.
cantrips are great, aren't
What if-
they? It would be a shame if you could only cast it once per
very
day.
funny.
Hakka crosses his arms. I don't have mage hand.
Connor, what if we held Mage Hands under the Gith corpse?
It's true. That's a 23. Natural 19.
God damn, these are the Kazador rolls I remember. With a 23, as you begin to kind of move the clothing apart off the chest and getting closer to these individuals, especially for Xoruk, it is very clear what they are. These are not quite apprentices or novices. They are semi heavily trained. They are not Zerth, which is the Githzerai term for an initiate, someone who is undergoing their training to become an ascetic of some kind. They are wearing the clothing that symbolizes like a high-ranking Zerth. Hasn't quite attained the rank of enlightened or futurist, and most certainly none of them are scions. But they are, to see this many taken out so bloodily with no corpses of the things that they were fighting does disconcert you to an extent. And that's kind of running through your head as the two of you move apart the clothing, and right as you sort of jostle the chest, you all watch as it almost seems to decompress. And Saris, you realize, or Vex, you realize what you saw earlier almost looked like it was inhaling, like something was entering its chest. And now as it seems to almost exhale, decompress, the jaw kind of distends and opens a little bit. The eyes don't open, the body doesn't really move other than the jaw. And a huge worm begins to writhe out of the mouth, and it seems to like make its way towards the mage hands and almost like try to nuzzle and like bite onto them a little bit, but they're mage hands.
What the hell is that?
Does Xoruk identify what this writhing masses immediately, or
Arcana with advantage.
with advantage? Sorry. 18.
Hey!
So these things can come in many different forms. They have similarities between them, but they're very rarely the same. But the beings known as Starspawn among many cultures are a plague to many Gith populations. There are a lot of theories where they come from. Some of them say that they are beings, like humanoid beings that have been exposed to the Far Realm. Some of them say that they are entities born under malevolent stars known as the Elder Evils. And some will say that they are just horrible, aberrative monstrosities from the depths of the abyss. With an 18, you're not quite certain which of them is true, but you know a Starspawn when you see it.
Oh boy.
That is a star spawn.
What is that?
Aberrations from outside the astral sea. Something not to be trifled with.
Do we leave it be, or do we dispatch it?
I imagine Xoruk would know the standard kill on sight practices of Starspawn.
Generally, yes. Generally, seeing one is extremely rare, and they are very hard to get rid of. Likened to Mind Flayers in many ways, they have similar capabilities, psychokinetic capabilities, and they are generally treated as an infestation whenever they are found.
Before you fire, hold out your weapon to me.
He will hold out a dagger to you.
Is this the weapon you're going to use in the fight?
Yeah.
Holy weapon.
Fair enough.
As your dagger takes on a turquoise glow.
And then Xoruk is going to throw the dagger at the worm.
I will say, for this singular worm, no roll needed, you whoop, thunk, and it slices the body in two with the holy energy kind of sizzling and burning, it beginning to flake away from the turquoise energy, leaving somewhat radiantly charred remains of this large, kind of white, bulbous worm.
This is not a victory. This is signs of an infestation. There will be a lot more. We should burn the bodies.
Very well.
That spell does last an hour, so.
Yep. No, that's why I wasn't too worried about it.
Does Sacred Flame burn away bodies?
Generally, no. But you are in the astral sea, so you are close to the outer realms. And there are aspects of it. So here's my question. Does Hakka believe that Sacred Flame would
Cremate
burn bodies?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom check with advantage.
1, 2, 3. Oh my! What am I doing?
As you
25
believe it,
crit.
it almost seems to manifest as such. And as you wave your hand, these blue turquoise flames sort of erupt across the body and begin to burn and flake away, turning it into somewhat bluish azure ash. Hakka, you may add that as a functionality to the spell.
Sacred Flame can cremate corpses. Cool.
Hot damn.
May the astral sea be a peaceful resting place for you.
As Hakka will just go from corpse to corpse, just torching it. And when Hakka's done there,
That spell does last an hour, so if any bigger star spawn pop out and attack us, we'll be prepared.
Excellent.
Hakka says over the kind of pitched, whining, hissing, popping, screeching sound
oh no,
that accompanies the burning of many of the bodies.
Ooh.
Vex and Hakka, you no longer hear the screams of the damned.
You sense it too? Or the lack of it?
It got very quiet very, very quickly.
I hope they can find solace.
I hope for the same.
you were gonna say something, Leah?
I was thinking about saying something, but I wanted to wait until the conversation ended. Vex, how close are you to the crystal? It's somewhat above you all, but if you are directly underneath it, you would be pretty close to it.
I would say... I'm trying to take a peek. Give me just a second. I would say if it's like coming out and above, probably. If not, like right underneath the edge of it.
You almost feel yourself pulled towards this one.
Oh, I don't like that. Vex is gonna take a 5-foot step back and like squint at the crystal.
As you will yourself to move away, it almost seems to repulse you, and you kind of almost like faster than you'd expect, sort of, whoo, and kind of skip to a stop in front of Kazador.
What is the matter?
I, in short, felt some sort of perhaps natural, but at least to me, unfamiliar pull towards, and they'll gesture to the crystal. And the moment I opted to step away, it pushed.
Does it look like Cardalin, Leah?
Roll me a Arcana check.
Finally, I rolled low. 9.
The crystalline aspects of it do remind you of Cardalin. There are also aspects of the spires within the Gnosis cluster that do the same thing. What you can determine with a 9 Arcana is you think crystals might have some innate ability, crystals, gems of some kind, might have some innate ability to either capture, absorb, refract, reflect, or emit magical energy, psychic or otherwise. So even if it's not the same substance, you reckon it maybe doesn't have similar properties, but you're unsurprised that these crystals within the heart of a dead god have strange properties.
Most strange these crystals are. I suggest we all keep our distance. Xoruk, I'm sure you can confirm that the magics about the place are unique.
If there are star spawn here, it is more than just unique.
In what way?
There is quite a few stories regarding star spawn, none of them particularly good. But how they interact with magic and psionics is uniquely alien. We are already treading carefully. I don't think that will change anytime soon. But what you can expect is a testing of your mind, what you know, and what you feel you know. Make certain your purpose here will potentially be lost to the astral sea.
Very well.
Xoruk will move up.
All right. I'm going to reveal some stuff.
I love stuff.
I also love stuff. There it is. There's the hide reveal.
There's the Astral Dreadnought token.
Oh,
Sorry about that. You guys got a spoiler flash there for a second.
Oh, I didn't.
I got the opposite. My screen is entirely black.
For a second there was I accidentally revealed everything.
I see.
I will reveal everything
I was
in 1
zoomed
second.
in.
Yeah.
I was zoomed in, so don't worry. I only saw like
That's
that
fine.
room.
You got a cameo from Frankie.
I've done that before. It's so annoying.
Yep, it is
Yeah.
so annoying. So bear with me really quickly while I have to do this. This is just a small technical thing. My apologies.
Yeah,
If I hadn't misclicked my right mouse button, it would have been fine. But I
know what?
misclicked my right mouse button.
Well, while we got tech issues going, I would like to, if you don't mind, Saris, could I insight Vex?
Yeah. What are you inciting?
How comfortable are you in the moment with all this cremating and aliens destroying corpses and stuff? How at peace is Vex right now, or lack thereof of peace?
There are certain I'm not even gonna roll against this.
Okay.
I think with a 15 that's sufficient. What you garner with a 15 is that it is a mix of familiarity and unfamiliarity. It is a mix of there's clearly certain things that feel that feel have the potential to be, shall we say, I would not say comfortable, that's not the right word, but there's a sense of acknowledgement, right? And then there are certain other elements, like for example that pull, right? That the pull of the crystal, for example, that there's like a flash of the eyes that indicate a lack of, again, and they even said, right, a lack of familiarity. So it's a mix. It's a mixture of things. There's a lot at play here.
For what it's worth.
And he's not like looking at you, but like he is addressing you.
For what it's worth. You have my condolences.
There is the smallest of smiles and a nod. But at this point, they do not say anything, and you get the sense that that is not a rejection of the gesture, but more so a focus. Like they're keeping more attention and awareness on the fact that there could be danger anywhere. And you get the sense that perhaps the choice of staying silent is more so to prevent becoming distracted rather than ignoring or not taking your gesture for what it is.
The door will always be open.
And I'm sure at some point I will walk straight through it. But for now, I think it would be best if we focused on those readily deceased.
Indeed.
Yeah, Hakka has his war pick and shield out.
Hammers out.
Xoruk,
Shields
as
out.
you begin to move up, there is a portion, and these chambers are not small. If you wish to do elevation there, that is always a possibility whenever you are in these chambers. There is a sort of vaulting, and you can kind of attach yourself to any surface in it that you'd like. But as you begin floating through, there is a section here where you cannot really pass by without getting near these crystals. I assume you just kind of float past?
Yeah, he'll kind of try and float past them.
When you get close, there is an immediate sort of pulling sensation towards them. And do you will yourself to get closer or leave after that?
He's not going to feel comfortable feeling any sort of influence, so he's going to try and keep his purpose and move forward.
It almost seems to launch you against the wall, and you kind of like almost superhero landing against it before looking back up at the group. Over here, you see a couple things. There is a crystal kind of growing in reverse, kind of digging into the flesh itself over here in the corner. And then this is a dorifice, or a sphincter of some kind.
Sphincter.
There's a door up ahead. These crystals will try to draw you towards them. A sort of gravity to them. Deny them this and move forward. I will do the same.
Vex will look at Kazador like as a sort of a check and give him a head tilt nod as if to say go first.
Kazador will nod and will float along.
It is the same thing for any of you that pass by. There is a pulling sensation as you feel yourself drawn. Gravitational is a good description for it. It is very much a physical pull. And when you get close, about within 5 feet, the rule for the crystals is whenever to receive an effect from a crystal, you have to have crystal in the actual space you're in. So you're technically okay where you are, but as you move into the next space, you begin to pull, and then it is up to you. If you wish, if you, for a moment, allow yourself to be like, oh, curious, and want to get closer to the crystals, the other effect will happen.
I think Kazador is very much out of his element here, and any curiosity he has is overridden by self-preservation, so he will not linger.
Yep, wishing to not be there, you kind of get launched against the wall, akin to Xoruk.
Oh.
After you.
Vex also will reject the pull. It's very much a mental sense of you can't touch me as they go through.
And much like that, with you very much focusing on that, there is less of a pull sensation, and you almost seem to glide through unmolested.
Okay. And Vex will pause there and look back to make sure that Hakka is well.
Same thing, Hakka?
Yeah, I'm not touching these crystals. Hakka is focused on what the fuck made these corpses.
Then I will move forward towards Xoruk. The strange it is. What is Xoruk's familiarity with deep anatomy?
As far as one who has seen probably a lot of it firsthand, I suppose up to you.
Mm-hmm. There are I think you would recognize certain basic elements of anatomy. There is, much like in our conception of how anatomy works, a section here where this chamber can squeeze shut or open, much like this, as I've described, sphinx door. It does not seem to open immediately as you approach it. And as you approach, there is another sort of shaking and rumbling sensation. If anyone's been in an earthquake, you have a equilibrium change in your ears that sort of rattles you. And anyone who would be on solid ground when a ripple seems to course through the heart, what you can tell, Xoruk, to be a beating of some kind, and it opens for a brief moment and begins to expel gas. What do you do in that brief moment?
Hold your breath.
And he will kind of hold as much oxygen as he can into his lungs.
All right. The group of you, as this wave of gaseous mirhai courses over you, all of you feel a tingly sensation as the magic washes over you. No immediate seeming effect, but if you do not move through it, as the beat finishes, the door closes. The vent closes.
Do we just get sanitized?
Xoruk is going to move through the vent before it closes.
You're going to try to? Okay, roll me initiative or dexterity.
Initiative or dexterity? 16.
All right. You dive through in that immediate moment beforehand. What does everyone else do? As the wave of the nebula crystal gas washes over the group of you, and it sort of finishes and clears up, the hole is closing. Xoruk leaps through. The three of you, what do you do?
Kazador's just going to follow.
But the door closes.
It is currently closing. So that's what I'm asking.
If
how
there's
you
sound
respond.
of yeah.
Kazador is going to
Then
wave for
same
the
thing
rest
for
to
all
follow.
of you.
Yep.
Initiative or dex, as you try to make it through with Xoruk.
Is it a dex saving throw or a dex check?
I would say dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no! Two. Nat 1. I got 2 20s today. It was bound to happen.
14?
14.
Initiative or dex?
Thera really living that heaven or hell life.
Yeah. It reminds me of our 3.5 days where we had a weapon that it either rolled nat 1s or nat 20s. That was the weapons magical thing.
That's a 14 for dex. For dex save.
Yep. As a group of you dart through the small opening in the wall, in the vein vent room, hard to say, you arrive in another chamber. This one alight with a turquoise azure glow. Not quite the same as Hakka's. It doesn't have the neon quality to it. It is more dull, more muted. And scuttling along the outside are several creatures. I would Xoruk, you may place, and I will actually do the thing. There's the draw. Oop, wrong one. It's regular, not rectangle.
Rectangle.
The group of you may place yourselves anywhere in that yellow square. The three of you, Hakka, you're on the other side.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh, damn it.
And I would like everyone, for the first real combat of the campaign,
Oh shit.
13.
to roll initiative.
All right.
I am still concentrating on Holy Weapon, so.
I will use my battle strategist feat, and I will give Vex advantage.
Well, thank you kindly.
Yee.
Move this here. Move this here.
Oh, didn't need the advantage.
Yes, they did. Look at their previous one. Oh, that was the dexterity save. Well, there you go. I did that.
There
I did that.
we go.
I made this. You,
You
made
made
this? I made this.
Do music. Nice, nice. So that is going to be
Oh, that's fun music.
Xoruk, Vex. Double check these fellers. Yep. Cons. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, makes a lot of sense. So, what you all see is as you dart through the quickly closing gap and place yourselves on the other side in this different separate chamber, like with a different colored crystal, two scuttling creatures on the other side of the crystal begin to notice you and move over. They immediately seem much more bug-like, but as some of the legs sort of push themselves up, you see an elongated, pointy, human-like face with bipedal legs that sort of hunches over, somewhat like a bug. As the two of these things rush towards you.
What the fuck are those?
Behind them, a large, lumbering thing. Looks akin to a humanoid, but ogre-sized, minimum. And you can see through whatever skin or muscle it would have. Seemingly just a body made of gelatin. As it lets out a haunting as you all arrive, as this thing as well seems to herald your appearance.
Oh, good.
Moving first is Xoruk.
All right. Xoruk, undeterred by this, is going to try and move as quickly as possible towards. These are large sized.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't recall his movement. Give me one moment. Okay, yeah, he's gonna have to use a bonus action to dash. Cunning action, rather. And then he will attempt to stab at the one in front of him.
Alrighty. As you cut low, run forward, and begin to slash across them, I assume first attack with the Radiant Dagger?
Yes. That's a natural 20.
That
Oh.
hits.
My God.
For that much plus
Natural 19, actually.
for that much, then extra psionic damage from the dagger,
And then 2d8 times 2, 4d8 radiant damage from.
and then the Dreadmaster critical, and then 48. You said?
Yeah, 4d8 for the crit. Radiant. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ!
Oh! So that's
Like you
28,
got it, right?
30, 40, 48, 53, plus 11 for 64 points of damage with the first attack.
Fuck me.
I say this as a joke. You don't need help, do you?
You rush forward, stab the dagger into the stomach of this thing, and run it down as its guts begin to pour out. The insectoid legs on its chest actually come together and like stick into the body and like latch the chest closed as it is trying to hold itself together. It lets out a horrid in pain as it recoils from you, immensely injured.
I really do apologize. There actually should have been more damage on there if this is an aberration.
Yep.
His favorite
Yep.
foe.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
shit.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's fine though.
No. How much more damage?
Oh, fair enough. Favorite foe at this level. Give me 1 second. Assuming this is an
Fucking
aberration.
Grave of Gate.
It is an aberration, yes.
So that is just two more d6.
Just two more d6. 6
6
points
more.
of damage is exactly what you
Let's
need
go!
to finish it off. So as it sort
Jesus
of like
Christ,
claws itself
man.
together, it begins to stitch itself back up. You pull the dagger out, flip it back around, and stab through the back of its head, severing its spinal cord as it thunk, no longer moving, completely devoid of motor function.
Kicking off the corpse, he still has 4 more spaces of movement, so he's gonna get to here.
Yep.
And we'll swing again at the other one. It's a 26, which is still correct as his first turn.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh my God.
The other one like looks at that one and then looks up at you, and these things don't really feel fear, but there is decidedly a look of hesitation as it almost takes a half stack back.
It's reassessing the situation.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So
All right,
12,
so-
19, 29, 34 plus 17 is 51.
34 plus 17 is 51. 51 points of damage. This one, it much more defensive, brings up all its arms. You cut 2 of them off.
Okay. Let's see.
It like is reeling and kind of gripping at itself and also letting out a horrible noise, but it is less injured than the last one, but still extremely injured.
Okay. We're gonna swing a third time. That's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Just hits this thing.
Ooh.
One second. Is Holy Weapon once a turn or?
It's
Nope.
every
each
attack.
time you hit.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so that is 21 plus another 21 is 42 plus the
42.
extra damage for favorite enemy. So 53.
53 points of damage. It like brings up the 2 arms. You cut the 2 of them off, flourishing the daggers. It lunges at you with its remaining claws. You duck under the lunge, drive both of the daggers up into it, launching it over you as you flourish, looking at the other one as this thing like lands on the ground behind you, also just dead. This one's twitching a little bit more, but it is slowly stopping.
Christ alive.
Double kill.
That is Xoruk's go.
Xoruk turn. Nasty, nasty Vex.
Upon recognizing the situation, realizing there's only one more enemy.
For now.
For now. No, for sure. Originally, they were going to be a little bit more on the aggressive, but like upon seeing Xoruk just annihilate the two creatures, they're going to toss a real quick full ton, and then they're gonna bolt over here, full movement. Let me double check the length of that. And by bolt, I don't say I'm not saying dash. Just we're gonna move over here. Move over here.
Zipping on over.
And I don't believe I have full line of sight. I should be over one more. I don't believe I have full line of sight of the ogre.
So the way that you would.
Okay.
You would absolutely be able to see it, and the crystals don't take up the entirety of this space as well.
Okay.
Like it's just the point of it sticking out.
That's what I.
Plus, the chambers are also quite large, so you can sort of dictate. Unless you are right next to on the side of the crystal like this, you can see around it. You can sort of dictate how high you are when you move.
That I wasn't sure about. So I wanted to clarify.
Yep, it is free 360 movement while you are in these spaces.
Cool. Plus,
Astral Sea, baby.
Was not sure about cover either, because with the
you can use it as cover, but if you use it as cover, things will happen. It is not, you do not have Mirpai in your space, so the effects of this one do not happen to you.
No, for sure. Like I said, I was just
Mm-hmm.
trying to get a good sense of
These are blue.
Good of sense of that. I think for the sake of things, because resource management is definitely a thing. I think we're gonna just they sort of tilt their head to the side. You start to notice I could actually do this time. They pull out the tome. They flip open to a page. And what sounds like almost a biography, they read off a description that sounds completely irrelevant to anything that's going on. A name, a date, a description of a person. And they look up from their book now shrouded in what can only be assumed as like dark, goopy magic, as I'm going to cast Chill Touch on that guy.
Heck yeah.
You got the touch.
Hey Leah, what does it look like when the spell actually goes off? Like,
I unless you would specifically like me to dictate, I'd love to leave that up to my players.
okay, sure, fair enough. I hope I've I don't know if I've actually managed to put this in Roll20 correctly, so I apologize in advance. I think I did. Maybe I didn't.
Looks like it.
Okay. Doesn't look like I did because it didn't roll. So, that's okay. We can roll with that. But yeah, you would see a specter of what appears to be like some type of humanoid creature with very bony hands reaching out. And let's actually see if I can. I'm so sorry. I thought that I had inputted this correctly, and it looks like I did not.
You're
It's
all
okay.
good.
It's okay. Take your time.
You're learning a new, very high level character.
I sure am, and I'm not used to actually using the Roll20. So, again, bear with me. I will fix this.
It is all good.
So that's a blank 19
Yep.
without my spell, my ranged spell attack, which is, it's thinking about it.
That would hit, so just you may roll damage while you figure that out.
Sure, not a problem. And we are... Okay, 3d8.
But it is generally, unless you have things that buff it, proficiency plus your spell casting mod.
Yes. With not much, but a solid 16. But to that point, I don't think it's undead, but if it is undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of
Got
the
it. Does not seem to be particularly affected by this, as if it is undead, but it does still, a section of its body begin to discolor and almost rot away to an extent.
Sure enough.
Do you have a specific visual on how, like, the hand or anything would look?
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of like jutting out from the book, a like full on specter, almost like think of the way that people will talk of like ghost stories of like a premonition of like a ghost of a person with very skeletal arms is reaching out and like grabbing this thing by the throat and just holding on and hanging there.
It does exactly such. It holds on, grips that kind of dark necrosis sort of creeping up its neck and onto its chest, and it absolutely does damage.
And with that, I don't believe I have any bonus actions I would like to do at this time, so that is movement and an action.
Absolutely. Lovely, wonderful. They are both dead. Kazador.
I'm going to try and get this door back open so Hakka can get in here.
All right. If you would like to just will it open, roll me spell casting or a mental modifier of your choice.
A mental modifier of my choice?
Intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
I was
will use
honestly,
charisma.
I was honestly hoping y'all finish the fight and Hakka just gets the door open like, yes, let us finish off the. Like everything's dead. But
Here I go.
But yes, getting.
That's a natural one. You know what?
In the pressure. Oh yeah, go ahead. Know what?
I'm gonna spend a hero point.
Okay.
Let's go again.
Another natural one.
No.
21.
This time there's a 20 in front of it.
21.
You in the heat of the sorry. In the pressure of the moment, there is a momentary lack of focus, a hesitation, until you remember Xoruk kind of leading you, teaching you, guiding you through opening the doors at the Gift Temple, and you remember that. You connect yourself psychically to the walls, the being itself, and for a second, you feel pain in your heart. Not enough to do damage or anything, but your chest, it feels like something is crawling around inside your chest for a moment, and there is a burning, tearing sensation just for a moment as you connect yourself with this wall, but it opens, and then as soon as you disconnect from it, it fades.
Ah, what was that?
Hakka, this door is open for one round.
Okay.
Hakka, get in here.
All right. I assume it's my turn.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my movement and I'm gonna get up here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, 30 feet of movement to get to there. Let's see. Can I see that target?
I would say so, if you would like to. I will say, because of your angle, there is going to be some cover.
In that case, I will not do that. I was going to do a guiding bolt, but
You could do Sacred Flame. That's not a that's not an attack roll.
Yeah, it's a deck save. So I'll just let's just do a funny cantrip. Oh, wait, not
Funny little cantrip, indeed.
so 18. 18 is the DC.
Fail.
25 radiant. Jesus Christ.
Christ. What is this damage?
I forget how high level we are. Yeah, 25 radiant as like somehow Hakka's able to, like a baseball, curve it and a little pepper breath like baseball burst of radiant flame just beans this fucking star spawn in the temple.
It explodes across the head, burning away the gelatin like form that it has, and as the smoke clears, you realize you made it worse, as just the skeletal insides remain there, and the jelly is sort of like growing back up, and it's giving you that sort of rictus grin as its head kind of turns towards you.
Yeah. Me above game, oh no. Hakka in game is just so yep, that's
All right.
it. That's my turn.
Initiative count 10. What is there? I shot it too slow. Pouring from the walls, a whole bunch of various colored writhing worms begin to make their way towards you. They have to dash, but they completely surround Xoruk.
Oh.
Another set is going to come out and do the same thing.
Oh
my god.
As this one comes, that they like come out of this wall, and then this one comes out of this wall, and they almost seem to pour out of like the capillaries and small holes and pock marks within the heart itself, and just begin to surround Xoruk.
God, we need to get some dewormer in this place.
The worms.
That is
The
initiative
worms.
count 10 into Big Boy. Come on in, Slam, and welcome to the champ. Big Boy is going to move up towards the target that it immediately saw and can reach, and killed two things in front of it, as it hasn't stopped the howling, just this. Yeah, there's that sound as well as something clatters to the ground.
Holy shit.
It just trips for a second.
It just trips. It's like, I'm sorry, I dropped my spoon.
Oh,
It's been drinking a martini this entire time.
I dropped my +3 war pick. 1 second.
It's gonna make 2 attacks on you, Xoruk. First one's a absolute miss. Second one is a 20 to hit you.
20 misses.
Oh my
20
gosh.
misses. The first one, just a big wide slam as it smashes into the ground. It crushes a few worms flavor-wise. The second one is a big uppercut, and you feel the air kind of rush across your face as the attack just barely misses you. That is Big Boy. Big Boy cannot do anything else at the moment. He has a bunch of fun abilities, but not right now. See if he lives that long. Moving to the top of the round. Back to... Top of the round. Something does happen at the top of the round. Gotta mark down where that is. Cool. Got it. Done. Xoruk.
Zor's go.
Yep.
All right. As a bonus action, Xoruk is going to cast Zephyr Strike on himself.
Ooh.
I don't know why I did that, but spell description. There it is. Until this spell ends, movement does not provoke attacks.
Yep.
And let's see. He will.
This is a good point to note. These are minions, what these snakes are, and minions do not have reactions for attacks of opportunity. Just as
Fair.
no.
He's more concerned about the.
But
the
yeah,
big
but
guy.
it does apply for the big boy. I just thought it was worth pointing out in this moment.
Yeah, it's also for the secondary rider. He's gonna swing at the big guy with advantage using Zephyr Strike. So swinging, natural 20.
Jesus Christ,
Natural 20
Zan.
for a 31.
What is happening today?
Something does happen.
Don't forget the holy weapon.
Mango, blow up.
What
So
is
how much of that is psychic damage?
Let's see. The psychic damage would be the 2d6, so 6 damage.
2d6, so 6 damage. As you cut in, there is a psychic connection generally that you have with the creatures that you are carving into. There's a little, just the tiniest bit of psychic link that you impulse your will through, and that is what causes the psychic damage. As you cut into this thing, you do not feel any link with any intelligence or any mind whatsoever. It almost seems blank. And that blankness invades your mind in response. As this thing takes psychic damage, you take 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I do have resistance to this.
Yep, so you take 5.
Got it. Damage tracked, but let's do some math here.
11, 21, 31, 40, 57.
57 damage.
7. All right. As you cut across this thing, there is that momentary flash of pain, but you notice its body, it does have this gelatin-like substance that's almost trying to reattach itself and ooze back together, but it is having trouble with the constant barrages. It is having trouble knitting itself back together in time, in response.
All right, swing at the second. Ooh, we're gonna spend a hero point.
Good God. It is feast or famine today.
Yeah, today it's just 20s
23
or
to
less.
hit.
God.
23?
Does the 23 hit?
Yep, 23 hits.
Okay, so it's 7 plus is 2d6 psychic. Got the roll. And then 2d8 radiant.
Yee. Radiant. So that's 7. The 2d6 is psychic, yeah?
Yeah, the 2d6 is psychic.
2d6 is psychic. All right, as it takes psychic again, same thing. 10 down to 5.
Got it. Oh, got it. And then he will swing a third time. Swing at the third.
You got it?
21 to hit.
Still hits.
For 6 plus
14, 15, 16. 16, 23. 23.
12 radiant. And 12 psychic and 7 radiant.
12. 7 radiant. Okay. So it's another 10 down to 5. And takes that. Tracked. This thing is immensely injured. Parts of it are slawing off. It is difficult to tell how much this thing can take. It has no... You've killed it multiple times. If it were a normal humanoid, you've stabbed it in the heart, you've cut out its kidneys, you've slashed across its throat, and it is still sort of looming over you, but you notice a swaying. It is very injured.
All right, Xoruk is going to kick off the creature, and because he does not provoke any attacks, he's going to, and he has 30 extra movement, he's going to swim in a swirling fashion through the air as though it's water before making his way behind Vex and kind of landing almost in a swimmer's pose on the wall. And now please go.
Amazing turn, Vex.
Vex dead.
Yep.
You here?
Yup. We were muted. It's fine.
Ah,
Oh, no.
happens.
It happens.
All right. So, with recognizing that the sort of situation that we've got going on here, still thinking about keeping reserves, Vex is going to use partial movement to situate themselves a little bit closer here. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, that's perfect. And they're going to start with a good old fashioned swing, a throw, a good old fashioned throw.
Absolutely.
I will be aiming towards the lowermost minion set, the worm
Yep.
cluster.
Totally good.
Okay, cool. And we are loading. I'm so sorry.
Love minions. They make my life way easier for tracking.
Oh, that's a 29 to hit.
29 absolutely hits. Full damage.
Amazing. Yes, okay. Cool. Full damage. So that is no additional things. Just the one addition. Got it. Understood. Here we go. That and then an additional D8 from throw. So
Doesn't that, just to be clear, does that only apply to giants?
so it's if
an extra 1d8 force
attack,
damage.
it's one,
Yeah.
but two if it's giant. That's
Yeah,
why
so
I'm
it's
only
just
doing
the
one.
extra 1d8.
It's just the one extra 1d8. Correct.
Okay, got it. So it's the 8 plus the 3.
Yes. Correct.
Got it. Cool. And then plus your modifier, so 8 plus 3 plus 3, so 8 plus 6 is 14 points of damage.
Yep, 14 points of damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in for a second attack.
You got it.
$24 to hit.
24 hits. Full damage.
Doing pretty solid.
Absolutely. So that's another 14 points of damage. No, another 14 plus, so 17. All right, that is 14 plus 17 for a total of 30 points of damage. You crush a massive chunk of this horde to the point that they are reduced below half of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to get a little bit smaller, and it's going to be harder for it to hurt y'all because it does not have as many individuals in it, and so its damage threshold is way lower.
Okay.
So it only has that exactly equals 20. So it has, okay, got it. It only has 4 left. Yeah, no, that's not enough to hurt anyone. Perfect.
Quick question.
Yep.
Am I able to see how injured, if at all, Xoruk is at this moment, or is he just kind of hiding?
Xoruk does not look particularly injured.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Perfect person to be tanking that psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think I am going to, I'm gonna hold off for the moment. Not gonna take any bonus actions at this time.
Lovely, wonderful, awesome. It is going to be Kazador's turn.
Okay. It's time. There's a bunch of worms. There's a bunch of guys. It's time to make that not happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What I think's going on in here is going on.
It better not
Better
be.
stop. It better not be.
All right. I am going to cast You know what? I probably could just get away with this. And I'll go back to my original position. I will. Yeah, so this is just like one group of these worms.
Yep,
here, correct?
that is one group of them. Yep.
Okay. And this line here would effectively be hitting both of them?
I would say you could get a line that would hit the whole group here, because these things were all bundled up. You could hit that right there.
Gotcha. Okay, then there's going to be a lightning bolt coming down towards all of these guys.
I was just moving them there to differentiate. They're kind of there.
Gotcha.
So you can just lightning bolt the whole group.
Here comes lightning bolt. I need
All right.
dexterity saves from everybody.
So both the minion piles automatically fail. The big guy gets a roll. Wall automatically fails. Big guy fails.
Okay. Everyone's taking 19 points of lightning damage.
19 points of lightning damage. This is going to be very interesting. Alright. 19 points of lightning damage. 19 points of lightning damage sizzles the one that Vex smashed into. Halves, nearly, a little bit more than halves, the ones that... the uninjured pile, and smokes the big guy.
Hell yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to use the remainder of my turn to run backwards 30 feet, because I really don't want to get hit by anything.
Understand.
Hakka.
All right. How in? Oh wait, that guy's dead. So it's just these things?
Yep, for the moment, it seems to be. The area right here. Oop, that's not wrong. I wasn't quite pointing yet, but the area over here that I'm marking in red is sort of singed and scorching and seems to have burnt a big chunk, a big hole in the wall, and seems to maybe be like a thin membrane between you and the next room now.
Okay. We still got some worms that need to be killed, so let's do a Sacred Flame on them. Kabushki.
Sacred Flame, automatically fail, 19 points of radiant damage. They are rendered what I like to call useless in many cases. These ones have a special ability where they're not entirely, so I will mark them, but they are no longer able to hurt you as a group. They do not have the numbers to harm the group.
Okay.
All of you have high enough AC to avoid the
worms.
The attack from them. So they're just kind of writhing on the ground. A small pile of worms remains.
Yeah. And then Hakka would chime up just to Xoruk and anybody that could hear him just,
That membrane that's burning away. It could be a path to the next room.
and that'll be me.
There's also, polygon reveal. There's also this hallway continues in this direction over here.
Also, that hallway continues up ahead.
All right, moving to initiative count. Actually, it's that turn before. So they are going to.
And then the Astral Dreadnought.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Yeah. So, almost as if phasing through the wall, an individual humanoid, but no longer. Their face warped and twisted with holes poking out of it and worms writhing in and out of the holes, using its body like a pin cushion, like a nest itself. This humanoid with almost like a worm looking out of its eye strides forward. It holds a staff, a shard of metal that is hard to discern. And attached to the staff are various crystals of various colors from the various types of mirha around. As this thing steps through the walls, looks around, and then teleports itself away.
Yeah, you better run, coward!
Oh, shit.
Dude just came in like that guy delivering pizzas and the room's on fire.
absolutely just looked around, was like, and seemed to warp a like little tear in the air and then just step through it, like cutting it with the staff it has. That is its turn.
It's like that picture of a cat entering an alternate dimension.
That is their turn. It is now the bug's turn. This is where we get fun. There's a group of useless bugs and several corpses nearby. So the worms, move over here, sacrifice the rest of their HP, and give it to this thing, animating the Mangler.
Oh shit!
I knew it.
It's gonna mangle.
As the worms sort of dig into the various cuts and holes, and you watch its body start to twitch as it becomes puppeted from the inside out by these worms. And begins to slowly turn itself back over. That is their turn. Big boy's dead. And now that they've been alerted... Cool. Coming to the top, Xoruk.
Okay. Xoruk, seeing that creature get animated, is going to lunge back into action. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there.
Yep.
And it's going to swing.
You got it.
First swing. I keep trying to target them like it's fucking
Lancer,
Lancer.
yeah.
15 to hit.
15 just hits this thing.
Okay. 9 piercing plus...
Okay, they had... yeah, you kill this thing. You kill this thing.
Okay, fair enough.
It mostly educational that happened.
Gotcha.
But it does not have much left as the few remaining worms seem to pile into it. There's not a lot else on the field, and you just... until it stops moving.
Yeah, kind of cutting through it, he'll land on the ground and look towards the area, towards the now opened sphincter.
Mm-hmm. That is not a sphincter over there. That is a part where the lightning bolt burnt through the... A lightning bolt burnt through the... Sorry, my brain just kind of shut down for a second. Where a lightning bolt burnt through the membrane and wall. And that is where your good friend Kazador almost... It is very close, and it's still burning and singeing. But there's a thin membrane between this room and the next room caused by the whole Kazador burn.
Xoruk is going to push off the ground, floating towards this area, and try to cut through the remaining.
Oh, yeah. I roll an attack roll. Actually, no. You just fucking cut through it. You just fucking cut through it.
Okay.
And reveal the next room. Alright, move a couple things. They over here. I had things placed in certain places to make it easier to grab, and now I have to kind of move them around because order y'all went in is not like bad, just not what I was expecting. And kind of good for you in this
We're not like other adventurers.
Yeah.
We're gay.
And Mers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought all adventurers were gay.
We're gamers, though.
Oh shit.
I used to be a gamer like you. Alright. This is going to reveal this room. Get ready. This shit's about to continue.
It's about to go down.
Open the room, it's a bunch of Star Spawn playing poker.
The entirety of this room seems to be writhing. Veins have risen to the surface and seem to be pulsing and moving as if there are small creatures burrowing through them, forcing them to activate. The various crystals in this room seem to be eaten away like leaves by a caterpillar. The veins occasionally pulse with various colors. In this room, very blue in tint. And the veins seem to have varicosed and raised to the surface, and then, almost as if they've been moved unnaturally, wrapped around the crystal, and sort of occasionally pulse around the crystal. And you watch the crystal, just a little bit more of it gets chipped away and absorbed into it. There are 3 individuals in here. All of them are Gith. One individual, they are all wearing Githzerai robes of some kind. One individual seems to be an ascetic and is just kind of holding themselves, hands like kind of outstretched. Their hands are bloody, as if they were in a nasty fight and have not really healed it. They've just caked over with blood. The individual over here wields a bow staff of some kind. No arrows, from what you can tell, just a bow staff. And lastly, this individual, not wearing armor, just thought the sword was very fitting, with a long braid in loose, robe-like attire, wielding what looks like a Githyanki silver sword. Almost probably, Xoruk, to your guess, a victory of some kind, a trophy of some kind, as all 3 of them have a worm on, almost burrowing out of their shoulder and into their ear.
He was gonna speak something in Githzerai to try and get their attention, but seeing that is just going to kind of mentally try to fortify himself, as he'll take just a floating step to the side.
We have more room ahead. They've already been turned.
Now please go.
Okay.
All right, moving to Vex.
So. Yeah, I can't. I can get just enough to be able to peep inside. That's good, at least. I'm able to get here, and I'm able to sort of peep inside. I see what I take it. I'm able to see what he saw earlier, right?
Yep.
Do these? So just for clarification, the big tentacle sort of things are the veins, right? And those blue little dots like that.
The pulsing from the veins.
Yeah.
Almost like if you've ever seen neurons fire, kind of like that.
Got it. So that's
Me?
more
Never.
like that rather than things that are just sitting there, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
It is just an effect to give the illusion of them being glowing and in the room.
Yeah. I'm gonna, before I take my action, I'm gonna look to Xoruk, and I don't know if you will allow him to respond.
So the way, just really quickly, the way I run talking, and this is just generally across my games, the way I run talking is everyone has a talk action, one on their turn and one as a quote-unquote reaction, and that's it.
Okay.
So if he wants to use that, he can, but you get one on your turn, one off your turn.
I'm gonna look to him and I'm gonna say, do you want me to take the offensive?
He will give a begrudging and somewhat pained nod.
Okay. Then I am gonna take the dash action.
Dashing.
But beforehand, no, I think I am just gonna take the dash action. I'm gonna wait on that bit. Let me double check. How far can I go? Pretty far. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna take the dash action. We're gonna dash. We're gonna get about here. That's a little too far. There. We're gonna get about here.
Alrighty.
Goodness.
And I don't really have any bonus actions right now that I feel are necessary for me to take just right this second. So I'm just gonna
Alrighty.
stand there, look pretty, and Come at me, bro.
Come at
Dex is
you,
pretty.
bro. For a second, just double checking where these fellows go. Okay. Right. Might just be all of them there because of how they work. Nope, that one's actually after. That makes sense. Right. You know, and then going here is those two. All right, moving to Vex, dead, Kazador.
Okay. Kazador is going to... Yeah, he's going to float forward 30 feet. Get to about here. Oh my god, they just ran in.
Also, I just want to say I knew it was a possibility that y'all could go this direction. I left it as an option, etc., but it is very beneficial for y'all in many ways that you went this way.
Calculated.
Calculated.
What to do? What to do? I will look over at Xoruk. And I will hold my hand out as I do this sort of whitish copper colored magic will begin to pour off of his being. And these sort of like chevron or scale-like patterns will begin to run up your armor, bolstering your defensive capabilities as I use Bastion of Law.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points. And Xoruk, whenever you take damage, you can expend a number of d8s. You can expend any number of the d8s I give you, which is 3, and you can reduce any incoming damage by that much.
All right.
So you've got a little bit of a damage buffer. And I'll just say, go, join them!
He'll kind of recognize that he's not mentally as affirmed as he's like to be, as he kind of just nods to try to recenter himself.
All right. That is my turn.
Wonderful turn. Amazing turn. Love that Bastion of Law. Hakka.
Alrighty. Let's do.
As all these individuals are technically surprised. So they're not moving this turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. I don't think
Y'all
I
did
can...
literally kind of blast through a wall at them.
Yeah. I don't... I think I could see them, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think it's they're out of range for Sacred Flame too. I think it's 60 feet.
They're not out of range a guiding bolt though, so
Nope. No, they would not be.
let's do a guiding bolt. First level spell. Just
That is this one.
Yep. So Hebushki. A 22?
All right, 22 hits.
Nice.
Different than the Sacred Flame, it kind of becomes like a Godzilla-style breath weapon laser as this beam of turquoise just blasts this parasited gif.
I was hoping it would put them out of their misery.
But they do glow, and the next attack on them has advantage.
Mhm.
Oh.
I will very swiftly mark that with the blue
Yeah.
and let people know. And as we reach the bottom of this turn, something happens with that individual. They fucking would. All right, hold up. I have to see
The
something
Astral
really quickly.
Dreadnought shows up.
Nah, someone's being cheeky. Oh my fucking god. There's a pause and you hear a scratching, tearing sound where you see the other side of the portal that the guy tears open. You see crystals just tear mid-air and carve out a small hole before I'm gonna copy and like almost being pushed through the hole, a strange looking being, looks Gith in shape, but the amount of worms coming out of the holes riddling its body clearly betray that it is no longer what it once was as a humanoid. It is become something else, something beyond.
Oh, okay.
As one of these comes through.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Crunchy.
Yummy, yummy. And
And they're still wearing Githzerai robes.
Yes, they would be.
Uh,
Smiles. And as we come to the end of that round, I'm going to really quickly call a break as the party delving into the heart, crushing several star spawn under their feet, blasting into another room, and engaging the infested bodies of the once Gith ascetics who lived here. And that is, I will really quickly, we'll be right back with a little break.
Alrighty.
okay.
Zan,
God
you're
damn.
fucking damage, dude.
Turn 1 hero.
Jesus
Turn 2 0.
Christ. We've been smoking this combat. Holy fuck.
Well, don't say that, but like,
we
yeah,
are definitely gonna win. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What the fuck? It's true. Also, hang on. I don't know what the fuck. Excuse me. Could you... Excuse me, sir. Could you please capture Discord audio? There we go. Can someone talk?
Oh,
There we
I'm
go.
talking. I'm speaking the words.
I don't know why
No.
my scenes aren't all... Yeah, I need to get
It's
that
your
fixed.
boy.
Anyway.
Skinny penis.
Yeah.
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 Alright, everybody. Brief break. Take 5, everyone. I'm gonna go grab myself something to drink. Maybe something to snack on.
God, what a turn, or what a combat so far.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
I have that voice in the back of my head. The one that says, "Hey, I could use these resources." And I'm sitting there like, no, we're okay, actually. We should wait.
There's
Probably
a,
smart.
There's a philosophy to like using resources where it's like if I use this this big dick like 7th level spell now, like is it gonna save us
Right.
in the long run?
Right. No, yeah, this is a case of like, I would say right now we're in that phase of risk management, right? Where it's
Yeah.
you got to figure out like how dangerous are they really? And the fact that Xoruk was like, yeah, I'm just gonna meat cleave for a second makes me sit there and be like, oh, okay, this is fine. We're fine, actually.
Well, fortunately, Xoruk doesn't have to use any resources to do that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also, Holy Weapon added so much fucking damage.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm not discounting that, but it definitely makes a difference between like, man, we should use some of our resources, and what if we just meat cleaved for a little bit?
You can go the Sans Undertale method of just like, wonder why people don't start with their strongest attack. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, for those curious, Xoruk is a assassin, dread ambusher, or the Gloomstalker rather, and fighter champion combo, which is why they're critting like mad and doing a bunch of damage turn 1.
I'm hopefully accounting for it well, and I appreciate how seriously y'all are taking my dungeon, and in the sense of like, you know, using resources, managing it, being careful.
Yeah.
You all asked for, if there is combat, you want it to feel weighty, part of the story, and genuinely challenging. And I am doing my best. I know that first half of that first combat did not feel challenging.
Oh,
That was intentional.
I figured.
It's a little snuffer of what's to come. It's a
I like to
delicate balance.
introduce mechanics in those kinds of combats, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a delicate balance, because like if the first room fucking bodies us, we might just have to, our characters just might be like, shit, we should leave this for later. Like we
Yeah.
need to go. So it's a balance.
I'm excited for this section of the combat. This section of the combat's gonna be very interesting.
The moment that you said they were worms that were puppeting Githzerai, I sat there and went, oh boy.
Yeah, it's probably not a good thing.
No.
No.
I'm sure Xoruk won't have any feelings about this.
Feelings, what are those?
True.
I've never had a feeling before in my life. Not ever. Nope, couldn't be me. Xoruk never feels anything ever. He clearly has no feeling.
Xoruk is cool and doesn't afraid of anything.
He's scared no thing.
But Saris, hope you're ready to tank whatever this is.
I sure am. I'm feeling pretty good about what I've got up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah, gotta know where this guy goes specifically in. Okay, what I thought. Good to know. Butts. I'm good to go whenever we get Connor back. No rush or pressure, just letting y'all know.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no things.
Freaky ghost bed.
Freaky bed, babe. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. Yeah. Sleeping makes me feel good.
Bustin'.
Just like we came busting into this room.
It's true.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, geez, stick to the plan. Oh my god, he just ran in.
Oh, it should probably go without saying, but this is indeed a pile of worms here in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh, dang it. I thought it was spaghetti.
They
More
do be
worms, I
writhing.
know, I'm sorry.
They do be writhing though. Is that a lovely cave-like orifice? By the way,
That is a lovely cave-like orifice. It almost looks like a hole that has been burrowed through the actual
So, like,
organ flesh
yeah,
of
yeah.
the entire thing itself. Yeah.
So like we just ignored the entirety of the canals that already existed and went, okay, but like what if?
Yes. Yeah. This room has no natural entrances other than no natural entrances outside of that circumstance. Not
Right.
big enough for y'all to enter.
Great. Fantastic.
Just this one, which you would have had to find somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I did have mechanics for breaking walls because that is always an option.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Take that, Mad Mage.
Shrug.
I know. The module says specifically that, like, no matter what floor the players are on, they cannot burrow or destroy walls.
Oh my god, Darky, would you still love Gith if they were worms?
That's probably for the best. Hey, we hit an ad break, naturally. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We got about a minute.
Okay. That'll be a perfect time to start the comeback.
Oh, yeah. I'm eating some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. Ooh. Truly the breakfast of champions.
Breakfast? This is your first meal today?
Yeah.
Connor,
What?
I'm gonna throw you.
I'm a busy guy.
That's fine. You should have a snack or something.
That's what I'm doing.
Before this point.
Oh. Gosh damn it. Gosh damn it.
Zen gets it.
I miss when you were sponsored by Magic Spoon and actually ate cereal.
I wish I was sponsored by Magic Spoon.
I'm.
All right, 10
I feel
seconds.
so. I feel so odd because like I am not hungry in the mornings, and sometimes it takes me like 4 hours in the day to get hungry. And
Hey,
And
Pharaoh, that's called habitual hunger, and it goes away if you actually eat in the morning.
but I'm like not hungry like in the morning.
Yes, so that is because you don't eat in the morning, so you've trained your body not to feel hunger at that time.
Oh god.
Trust me, I know. I sought psychiatric help for it.
Shaking your hand, Leah.
I train my body to eat constantly unless I'm working, in which case I don't eat at all.
It's a pity you work all the time.
EB.
That is very unhealthy.
I'm aware. Oh god, I'm aware. Anyway.
Welcome to the Nutritionalist Podcast, everyone,
Ooh.
where we talk about how you can, in fact, improve your eating habits and also eat things that you like, and they also be healthy.
I eat
Delicious.
donuts every morning, and it is good for me.
All right, we are good to go.
Speaking of nutrition,
Let's
crunchy
eat these
Darky.
worms.
Darky, you know my inspiration so well. You clocked me so hard right there.
Listen, Leah. Me too. I just am focused.
Clocked me real hard there. Alrighty, I'm ready to go. Y'all are ready to go. Without any
Let's
further ado, if anyone needs any extra time, interrupt me and let me know. Otherwise, Xoruk, it is your turn.
Oh man, it's Xoruk's go again. No.
Well, it's
Okay.
almost like we're pretty good at moving through turns.
It's not so much that. It's just, I think Xoruk was hoping someone else would be aggressive first.
Well,
But-
that is unfortunately the way initiative works
Yeah.
out. It ended initiative, and you're at the
2,
top of initiative.
4,
Mr.
5,
Initiative Boy.
7, 8, 9, 10. So he's gonna boost to there, and he will target the whatever this is called in front of him.
That starts its turn, okay. As you move very close to this thing, especially being as psychically attuned the way that you are, there is a deathly wail. Almost you can hear in the back of your head, kind of at a distance. And if anyone has ever heard the recreated sound of what a black hole sounds like, that is what you are hearing, Xoruk.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Great.
As you get within 5 feet of this thing.
Okay, he's gonna swing. That's a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Makes sense.
The worms literally just eat the blow.
All right, second swing. Natural 1.
Oh no.
Miss.
Third swing. Natural 1.
This is so fun. Dice tell a story, man.
Yeah.
Dice tell a fucking story.
God.
You rush forward, and the first one, a bunch of worms almost spell out of the body, and you just cut through worms, not hitting the body at all. And then the ones remaining sort of go from their legs back into holes near there. And as you reach for the second, it's just holding a Githzerai quarterstaff that it just tosses to the ground and catches both of your arms, and you feel the writhing against your wrists with the natural 1. With 2 natural 1s, I don't normally do severity. I would like you to make me an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid being grappled by this thing.
God.
You
30.
wrench your wrists free from it, not letting the writhing get any further than surface level, and you are not grappled.
Vex would definitely see Xoruk looks shaken. I'm certain during adventures he's fought other Gith and Githyanki before, but this is probably the first time he's ever acted aggressively towards a Githzerai, even if they are no longer that. So that will be Xoruk's go, because a bonus action to dash.
Mm-hmm. Lovely, beautiful, wonderful Vex.
I have to ask Leah, does it itch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, Jane Prentice, eat your heart out. I'm gonna move up here because other things are gonna go off while I'm doing this, and we're going to, while some things are actively, passively going off, both of my auras at this point now having the potential to take effect. Just as an FYI,
Yep.
I
Yep.
am
Yep.
going to start with a good old-fashioned hammer to the face.
Absolutely.
Hammer.
Difference this time, because we are within melee range, it will not get the bonus D8.
Absolutely.
If my sheet would cooperate with me. There we go. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Ooh. We're really not doing well today. It's a 12 to hit.
Oh my god.
This thing just going god mode right now. It has, and here's the worst part, Xoruk. There are aspects to its body movement that look akin to a trained Gith. It has maintained either that or it's been puppeted to the point where it can access this level of muscle memory, that it moves its hand in such a way that it just blocks the blow with a martial arts just deflection to the side.
I'm half expecting wasps now. But they're worms.
They're
So-
worms.
They're worms.
Get them.
The worms.
Get 'em.
I'm gonna go for my second attack, and then I am in fact going to use my bonus action.
Alrighty.
We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it real hard. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No, you're okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
This fucking guy.
There's
It's like a moment of synergy. Like, it's not physical, but I almost feel like, you know, in that the like in anime when there's like an electrical current that just mind melds between two characters and they're like completely in sync.
the two of you get stumbled back at the same time, and this thing does like 2 palm strikes to the chest, and the two of you literally like stumble back into each other and kind of use each other for support in this moment.
Yeah.
Perhaps the psychic connection that is shared between Vex and Xoruk. Vex will definitely feel Xoruk trying his best to maintain his mental composure, but he is not doing well.
Yeah. There's gonna be a real quick talk action. You don't have to respond to this. Where Vex is gonna go, we got this. Steal your mind. You can do this. And then I am going to, I believe I need to raise. I'm reading real quick. I don't know if I need to raise my holy symbol for this. I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay, cool. I am going to cast. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. I can't do that right now.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. I can't cast that just yet. No, I can't. So we're
If you have Sanctuary or Shield of Faith, I think those are the only bonus action first level spells that you can cast from Paladin.
I have additional ones that I get from my oath specifically.
Cool.
But they require something else to trigger them, and I have not done the trigger action.
Yeah.
So, no, I am opting in this exact moment. I'm opting in this moment to just I'm gonna do my 2
Forego
swings.
the bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my 2 swings. I'm gonna say my piece, and then we're done. Yep.
Very well. In that case, moving forward, it is going to be... I'm going to have... This thing is one of 3 things that get to move right now. I'm going to have it move first because it is absolutely thematic for it to move first. It is going to provoke attacks from the 2 of you, actually, as it crouches down and does like a leap over the 2 of you and lands right here.
Xoruk will try to swing.
Yep.
28.
28 hits.
8.
8.
Does this count as an aberration or no?
Yes, it is.
So 7. Then 5 psychic. Then 8 radiant. That's it.
This is another one of those situations, and you know this was Starspawn. If the psychic affects it, it does not really respond in the same way.
Gotcha.
And you have encountered the fact that most Starspawn are either resistant or the very strong ones are immune. And it's basically impossible to tell which. I'm marking it down, just giving you the awareness. You should always roll it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was just specifying the differences.
Yep. So, but the 7 is psychic, correct?
The yes, that's psychic.
All right. You got it?
I am electing not to use my reaction at this moment.
Very well. This thing does a leap over Xoruk. You slash out, cutting into this thing. It almost seems to have no respect or care for what happens to the body in this moment as it continues to rush forward here towards the hole. And then here, as it gets to that position, as it's sprinting, it opens its mouth. And once again, there is no sound there in the sense that, like, it doesn't make a sound itself. It makes the sound that a black hole makes. It opens its mouth and that sound erupts loud enough to the point all of you can hear it, as a pinprick-sized black hole appears, and it reappears here.
Oh.
In front of Kazador. And I need Hakka, Vex, and Xoruk to roll me strength saving throws.
Okay. Ooh, 22.
21.
Ooh.
Really quickly, I'm so sorry.
You're totally fine.
Xoruk should have gotten a bonus to that.
Xoruk did, yeah. I am keeping your aura in mind.
Yeah. Do you need me to tell you how much it is?
Not at the moment, no, because Xoruk
Okay.
passed already.
Okay. And then you said strength?
Yep.
Strength.
Ooh.
Yeah, 6.
6. In that case, failed save. Yeah, it's still half damage on a success. So I do need to roll that for everyone, and so all of y'all will take. Whoop. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've literally never done that before. I just rolled maximum damage. Literal maximum
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
Oh, wow.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yay. As it deals 32 force damage to Vex and 16 to Hakka and Xoruk. As the, like, corpses are pulled near it and, like, almost mulched. And there is a moment where all of you have this, like, gravity is pulling you towards that exact location. Vex, you are forcibly moved there, and yeah, that is it. As soon as it's done, as soon as that happens, it's done. There's no residual effect.
You hear a loud smack and a
That is its bonus action.
Oh no!
Huh?
It is then going to make 2 palm strikes towards Kazador. As it makes the palm strikes towards you, a whole bunch of fucking worms just pour off of it.
Oh.
It's raining worms.
The first attack, 21. Second
That hits.
attack, 18.
That
Sorry,
hits.
first attack, not 21. First attack was an 11. Second
That
one was 18. Third attack is an 8.
The 18 hits.
18 hits. So the 11 and the 8 miss. The first palm strike shoots out towards you, and you, with like a decent amount of combat training at this point, take like a half step backwards, and it just kind of palms the air around you. A whole tidal wave of worms tries to wrap around you, and with some of your magic capability and quarterstaff, you knock them all away. But as you're focused doing that, the second palm strike comes in and hits you dead in the gut, and it is going to hit you for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And as it hits you, there's a pulse of pain in your chest, akin to the one you felt when you connected to the heart, that just sinking, burning, itching sensation that deals 9 psychic damage.
Thanks, Leah.
Ow.
Also, I think I lose concentration on Holy Weapon.
Right, it is what it is.
Shit.
It do what it do, you.
Do what it do.
Unless you wanna use a hero point.
How many hero points do I have? Yeah, I'll use a hero point.
Remember, if you're out at the end of session, you get one back.
There we go.
Hey!
Yeah, do what it do, Yug.
It do what it do, you.
The blue turquoise light on your dagger, like, flickers for a moment,
the
Xoruk.
gravity magic does knock Hakka around a bit.
But it is okay. That is that thing's turn.
I don't like that thing.
No, that thing's nasty. And so is the thing that brought it into the fight out of nowhere. It is then going to be the archer is going to fire out towards the closest thing it can see. Makes sense. It holds up the bow, and as it pulls back, an arrow of pure psychic energy appears. Almost like it wills it into existence. This is the worst, Xoruk. These ones' movements they're so kin. They are kith. Like, they still move like kith. They are puppeted purely in the term. No, they aren't like the other that is so beyond riddled with worms. They still have the air about them, and they can still seem to have full control over their capabilities. And it is going to fire 3 shots towards you. And it's 10, full miss, 24, and a 10.
24 will hit, but he will kind of psychically trying to still himself, readying and understanding the situation more. He will think back to the questions he has for Zerthamon and cast shield on himself to deny the attack.
You did use your reaction.
Oh, you're so right. Never mind. Ignore that. Hit.
You were like turning to cast shield, but it's too late as you've already swung at the other, and it catches you in the shoulder, the one that hits you. And it's gonna deal a chunk of damage. It, oddly enough, not psychic damage. Seems to literally will this into existence. 16, 19, 23 force damage.
Got it. Damage tracked.
That is Archer's turn. It is then going to... It's like a whoa sound. They're normally when you see Kith use their abilities to teleport, there's a almost twinkling sound with many Gith, and many can choose the sound they make. This is just a horrid sucking sound as it teleports near the hole and seems to duck down using it for cover. And that is going to be that one's turn. Lastly, the ascetic is going to move up to you and go in for some strikes. Just whoop, 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 whoop. And that's 3 attacks. Woof. 22, 23, 17.
17 will miss. The other 2 will hit.
It's going to be a lot of damage. As the strikes hit you, there is something wrong with these. You are used to when you're being struck by Gith, there is especially this person bears the robes of an enlightened, one of the higher ranking members of a Zerthamon temple. They are truly a master of martial arts, and when they strike, you know there is a pulse of psychic energy to the point where it can kill a lot of things just with a single strike. When it hits you, there is still a pulse of psychic energy, but it's wrong, and it is nowhere near a master's level. And that is going to be... Oh my god, I need to swap out I can't use those d8s. That I used literally the same. What the fuck?
No, it's fine.
So that is... I'm still gonna do that damage, but that is going to be... All right, 16, 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I will test them again. If I roll 2 more 8s, okay, no, and 7 reduced to 3 psychic damage.
Got it. Damage tracked.
That is 1, 2. That is the first strike. Second strike. 5, 1, 6. 10 points of bludgeoning from the second strike, and then it deals another 4, 2, 6 down to 3 psychic damage. As the 2 strikes hit you, that is that is all of the boys' turns. Kazador.
Shit. I've got this thing in front of me.
Yep.
Well.
Fuck that thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
You start your turn. Within 5 feet of this thing. You can make a wisdom saving throw. As there, you are almost in a silent zone. Because as you are right here, there's this sensation, but you are within 5 feet of a blue crystal. You get a +2 to your saving throw. +2 to your armor class and saving throw.
Oh, shit. Oh, if I got a +2, then that palm strike earlier wouldn't have hit.
In that case, it like hit you, and you look down, and there's almost like blue Mirha has like crystallized on that spot.
Huh?
And you can take that damage back. That was something I forgot.
It's alright. Kazador just looks down and goes like, what the... But seeing as how the danger is still upon him, Kazador is going to raise...
It is a wisdom save first, really quick, because I...
Oh, shit. Shit,
yeah.
yes.
Yep. No, you're all good. A lot of things to keep track of.
Yahoo! That's,
Okay.
9.
It's nothing other than damage. So you take 9 psychic.
Ah!
As being around this thing, it's almost like being in a silence field. There's just that sucking, rumbling sound.
All right. Kazador is going to raise his hand aloft. And he is going to cast Sunbeam.
Hell yeah.
As I'm just gonna fucking fry this guy, hopefully. Yeah. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Constitution saving throw. Oof, very high. Maybe not high enough, though. 18?
Not high enough. He fails. By 1.
Oh.
Let's go.
He is going to be taking...
Doesn't have a big bonus to
32
this.
points of radiant damage, and he is blind.
Ouch!
Yeah. Boom. I'm not dead, but that is a chunk of them just taken out. There's a hole that is literally burned through this thing's side, searing as like chunks of half-burnt worms begin laughing and falling out of the spot.
All right, Kazador is just going to reach up and sort of brush off the crystal growths on the front of his outfit, and seeing as how this creature is now blind, is going to get away from it. And to round off my turn, I'm going to spend... two sorcery points to quicken cast a firebolt.
Hell yeah.
If this thing is not immune to blind, then I have advantage on this.
You do. It is not immune to blind. Oh, it is immune to blind.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's still a 21. Also, he would have had an opportunity attack.
Yes, he would have been able to attack you. He would have tried to attack you with a 20.
That would have hit.
Thank you for double checking that.
Mm-hmm.
20 would have hit.
Yeah.
Just do the damage you dealt to yourself earlier.
Okay. We're back to square one.
But regardless, say 21 would have hit.
For 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Alrighty. This thing is continuing to be burned and seared through bit by bit.
I'm good on concentration.
Yeah. 50. Whew. Especially because it was hit earlier, too, from Xoruk.
All right.
And so it is not looking good.
That's
It's
my
definitely
go.
bloodied. That is your go, Kazador. Hakka.
All right.
Hakador.
I'm gonna move
Hakador.
here
The ship name.
Kaza.
in the pathway of the membrane. Have a good lay of the land. I haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry. Has this thing been attacked yet?
That's the one that you lit up. No, it has not been attacked.
Oh, interesting. So the guiding bolt. I was.
It stays because it's the next attack.
You know what? To help Xoruk, because I'm seeing Xoruk kind of falter.
Here, let me illuminate the situation for you.
As Hakka takes out his holy symbol and Path to the Grave, expending a channel divinity. That target is now vulnerable to its next source of damage.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Advantage
Grave
and vulnerable.
Yep.
If you crit,
advantage.
this is gonna be nuts.
If you crit this thing, oh my god. Yeah. Bonus action, because that's not a spell. Who's looking the most injured?
Xoruk doesn't look great, but he still has a lot of fight in him.
Let's do a. Let's just top you off. Bonus action, healing word. Hibushki, level 1. 6 healing. Just a little bit.
A little smooch.
Little. As just a little flash of, like. I imagine it's all in the same sort of, like, motion as the holy energy illuminates the vital spots of this creature, and the light kind of knits up a scratch on your body, and that is the Hakka Banemaw turn.
Good turn.
Great turn.
Yeah.
It is now he who turn. The Gith individual wielding the blade is going to run like they're moving towards you, blade held low, in a very practiced martial arts stance, and then there's once again a kind of horrible popping sound, and they're going to appear right here, and they're going to raise the blade, and they're actually going to strike out towards Hakka.
Oh no! 18 armor class.
18 armor class.
Am I within 5 feet?
You are within 5 feet.
I have not used my reaction.
No, you have not.
I'd like to do that.
Oh.
Disadvantage.
Protection.
You have protection fighting style. Oh, hell yeah.
Protection fighting style. No, you get disadvantage on that attack.
All right.
Underutilized fighting
First
style.
one. First attack is a 12.
That does not do it.
Second attack is a 17.
Doesn't do it.
Third attack is a 15.
Doesn't do it.
Oh my god.
Vex, how do you block these attacks from Hakka?
Oh, it's almost.
It's only on the first. The other ones were flat rolled.
Oh shit! Oh my god. Okay.
Sure, but for the sake of flavor, right?
Yeah.
For that first one, it's almost like
Which very well might have hit.
which is very I would not call it robotic, but the muscle memory is so prevalent here. You watch as like batting something away, right? Like when someone like really quickly like throws up their arm to like block, right? Just bats it away with the shield. Just
They raise the blade into 3 stabbing motions, in very quick succession, and you just you raise the shield and just 3 hits against it. Has a little dent in the section where it got hit 3 times, and you just swing back on the individual because you were like pulled towards the gravity thing, and you were like swinging back towards it with the shield.
right.
That's very extremely cool. Love it so much. That was really rad. That is that thing's turn. It is now Fellow's turn.
All my fellas.
Where my fellows at? All right, first of all, I gotta see if he gets his thing back. He fucking does. Let's see. Okay, he has to be within 30 feet, so he might not be able to do that. Depends. He can just move like that, though. He's going to... Fuck yeah, he'll just do this. Stepping through the wall, once again walking as if they do not walk through space in the same way that, like, the rest of you do. They just seem to phase through the wall itself. The individual wielding the crystals steps through the wall. He's going to... Yeah, this is just me kind of debating between a couple things. I think for now, he is just going to want to attack and kill the living Gith that he can see as best as he can. He carves 2 little, like, cuts through the air and almost seems to rend space and then launches what looks like a ripple from that rent space towards you. It's gonna be 2 of these. Whew, 28.
That'll hit.
Natural 1.
That'll miss.
The first one hits, and you realizing what it is, dodge out of the way instinctively of the second one. That's 7. Ooh, very low rolls. 10. Ooh, 1 more. Last. Okay, 17 reduced to 8 psychic damage.
Got it. Damage tracked.
And I need you to make a... Nope, that's just with the other one. No, it is nothing else. That is it.
That's not concerning.
Is there... Don't worry about it. And it's just
I'm worried
fly.
about it.
It's just a fly. Don't fly. And then he's going to step back through the wall again.
Motherfucker!
Welcome to his mechanic.
Motherfucker.
That is his fucking turn. Lovely, wonderful boy. Up to Xoruk. You're up.
Alright, Xoruk's gonna swing at the person in front of him, trying to get him...
Advantage.
Try to bring this one down. Anybody's got advantage, yeah.
And if you hit, double that damage.
That's a 28.
Oh, that's so close to a crit.
So
That hits.
close, but yeah.
Get him.
For 7 plus sneak attack plus 2d6 psychic
Still concentrating on holy weapon.
plus 2d8 aberration. Yes, no.
Nope. No.
Okay, let's go.
Well,
And
Yeah,
that
that's
first
his
bit of
damage.
damage is doubled, is it not?
All of this damage is doubled.
It's vulnerable to all damage, so it'll be whatever this is times 2, assuming it's not resistant to psychic.
Mm-hmm. It is seemingly not resistant to psychic.
Okay, so that will be 20, 24, 31 times 2 is 62 damage.
62 points of damage.
Oh, sorry. Before that, there's 7 more damage. I forgot to track the basic 4, so that's 38 times 2.
38 times 2 is 70.
76.
78 times 2, 76.
Wow!
76 plus damage that had been dealt earlier by the thing.
Well done.
That as
The thing.
there is So the worm is coming out of this thing's shoulder and into the ear. And the blue glow, which Hakka has always described as coming from the weakness on the body, is coming from just below the clavicle on the same side. And as you stab into that, pulling the blade out, there is a look that comes over the person's eyes where you see for a moment the gith underneath as the worm exits the ear and starts screeching before digging back in.
Oh,
He's gonna swing again.
Jesus Christ.
advantage
17
and vulnerability are gone.
Okay, 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Okay. Third swing. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Hey.
For 7 plus 2d6 psychic plus 2d8 that. So that is 11 plus 8 is 19 damage.
19 damage.
And then bonus action offhand swing with the offhand dagger. This will not get the radiant damage.
80, 19. Okay. All right.
For 10. Assuming 24 hits.
How do you want to put them out of their misery?
Okay. The radiant damage will kind of cut 2 openings into their chest to get them off guard. He'll kind of do a swift kick to the side of the knee before plunging the dagger directly through the bridge of the nose and into the heart of the worm, before lowering the body down somewhat gently. And because this is kind of an emotional moment for Xoruk, he won't move, so that'll just be his go.
Yeah, you kind of kneel down, you kind of lean them against the wall. You see them dying, but their eyes become theirs in those last moments as they look up towards you, and they kind of furrow their brow for a moment, and they seemingly I just want to make sure I get the thing right because I don't want to fuck this up and say the last words that they give you are Magir, Liberator.
Oh my god.
Xoruk will, and just taking a knee, lay the body down.
May Zertamon find you.
That'll be his go.
Alrighty. Xoruk into Vexed.
Seeing all that, Vex has a change of plans, looks to Kazador, and says out loud, I see the other one is still targeting you. Here. Find yourself protected. And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Kazador.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
That's a +2 to your armor class. I'm going to hit the spell here in a second, but that is a +2 to your AC, so long as I have the concentration. I don't know why that's... There. Here you go.
10 minutes.
Yep. For 10 minutes.
Nice,
obliged.
nice.
That's not even... Oh, that's not even concentration. Yeah, you just have that for 10 minutes. Yep.
Much obliged.
Cool. Is then gonna turn to the person who's being incredibly aggressive towards my dinosaur friend here, and I'm gonna smash with a hammer.
Yep. They raise the blade as if in a defensive stance towards you.
It's thinking real hard about it.
Doing a heck and think.
The biggest of thunks.
Doing a thinking heck. Remember, I always allow physical dice if you're struggling with Roll20.
It's just taking its time to load every time I switch between things, so I apologize.
You're
It's
okay.
all good.
But yeah. 28 to hit.
28 absolutely hits.
No additional damage, but Solid roll. Alrighty.
7 bludgeoning.
Yep, 7 bludgeoning. And then we're just gonna go for another, essentially going for like one side and then bringing it back around to the other side. Oof, not so good. 13.
The first one you bring up and it kind of crashes into their shoulder, not really expecting it. The second one, with a similar move, it reacts in time this time and deflects it with its blade.
And with a protector stance, I'm going to hold my position.
Very well. That is a lovely turn. This will bring us to Nasty Boy Nasty's turn. And see if he gets his funny
Not
thing
the
back.
nasty boys.
He is the nasty boy. He doesn't get his funny thing back, so he's just gonna rush towards you. Hands and arms and worms kind of scraping along the ground.
The worms!
Kazador, look out!
Huh?
And it is, yeah, it's just gonna go for 3 attacks towards you. 1. That's a 16. 2.
Miss.
Fucking, that's a 9. 3. There we go. That's a 26.
That hits.
With the last one, the 26 coming in, it is actually the worms this time that you don't notice.
The
So it slam towards you, and both of those attacks you're prepared for. You have the quarterstaff out, you're like blocking them, and then you look at your feet, and the worms are starting to curl around your feet, and you feel them start to bite into your like leg and crawl underneath your like under robes and that kind of shit. It's extremely invasive and very unpleasant.
Ow!
It's gonna deal 2, 3. Oh, that's really not that much. It's 11 psychic damage, and I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Guys,
Um,
not to metagame,
you-
but my health
you
is
get-
pretty nice.
Nice.
Nice. You do get, I believe you get, I'm double checking this. I have an aura thing that affects saving.
It's 10 feet, I think. So yes, I do think he gets
I'm
it.
pretty sure I'm within
Yep.
range.
You are.
So it's
I'm
it's whatever your charisma modifier is.
correct. Which is a, I think it's my charisma mod plus something, ain't it?
No, it's just charisma on, right?
It's just your charisma.
Just the charisma mod? Okay, then it's a +3.
Very nice. Excellent. All right, here I go. You needed a wisdom save from me, yeah?
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 15.
15. 15 is the DC.
Woo!
Literally.
Thank you, Vex.
You are feeling sickened, and the sensation is horrible, but you manage to kick them all off before anything more happens.
Ah! And my concentration check. We're good.
Which,
Lovely.
if I remember correctly, doesn't the aura also affect, since those are technically con saves, they also affect those
It is
as well?
all saving throws.
Cool.
Even death saves.
Cool.
Moving to the next person's turn, it is going to be the archer's turn. The archer is going to, once again, just manifest arrows and fire towards Xoruk. It's going to be, natural 20 on the first one.
Shit.
Hey, do what it do, you.
Remember your bastion of
actually,
law.
Actually, oh my god, it's been
no
so long.
It's been so long.
Oh,
That's
shit!
not a crit. That's a hit.
Second one is
Cancel the
19 for a
crit.
27. And the third one, Jesus, 24.
Those will hit.
There's going to be a lot of damage.
Remember, you've got
I'm
3d8
gonna
you
get
can
in some
buffer
of it,
this
Dan.
with.
Yeah. And I pick 1d8 per damage source, or can I use all
Just
three?
gonna
You
roll
can
this. This is
choose
too
to use
much.
all of them or some of them.
Got it. Okay.
This is a lot of damage. I just like to be very transparent, especially when it's this much.
All right.
Ow!
53 points of force damage.
That'll be alright.
Minus 20.
Yeah!
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, Bastion of Law.
Let's go.
What does it look like as the Bastion of Law kicks in to chunk the damage off from these strikes?
The sort of magical overlay, this glowing orange scale pattern over Xoruk's armor, literally just eats most of the momentum of the blow before it just shatters. It's like magical glass that just fades from existence after a while.
As a couple of them still make it through, offering grazing and one piercing blow to the shoulder, you don't have to snap anything out because the bolt disappears after it hits you. But nonetheless, the individual seemingly, the individual would go down the tunnel. And that is their turn because the third that acted here is taken out, moving to Kazador.
Okay. Let's see here.
I know there's not like the stickiest wicket, but it is definitely a little bit of a
bit complicated.
A funker.
Something's happening here.
What it is?
Something is happening there. You would
Exactly.
notice that
Yeah.
as there are corpses, these things are starting to almost wake up.
Fuck that.
There's a gith with a worm over there.
No.
This being is occupying this space, correct?
Correct. They are more accurately. The token was a little funky on this one, so they're more accurately right there. But I will make them. It's just the token looks really small.
Schmuck. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna keep tanking this guy's blows, I suppose, to keep him away from the rest of the party.
Hell yeah.
I'm hitting him with another one. It's another sunbeam.
Fuck yeah.
Con save.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Fuck.
Also, you started your turn within 5 feet, so I do need a wisdom saving throw, because worms!
Hey, do what it do, you.
Okay, it is again just damage. You're going to take 7 points of psychic damage.
Fuck, my health isn't nice anymore.
Sorry.
Fuck it.
It does still take half damage, I believe, from the sunbeam.
Correct. Also, I'm still concentrating.
Nice.
Right. Sunbeam. Taking half of 34.
Ooh, 16 still.
That would be 17, right?
Dude's
Yeah, that
getting
would be 17.
blasted.
66. Alright. Damage tracked.
And then I'm going to... I'll spend 2 more sorcery points. And I will quicken another firebolt at the group of the worms!
Worms! You have disadvantage because something is right next to you. While you're doing a
really?
ranged attack.
Oh, really?
Yes, but do keep in mind that you are attacking a minion, and minions, even if you miss, you deal half damage. They are the fodder for you to pump extra shit into if there's nothing else on the battlefield. And they'll usually have a mechanic with them. Like not all they do different things. These are the worms.
You know, the worm.
There will be more worm piles.
Wait a minute, why is this not on my sheet? That's weird. Hang on, let me bring it real quick.
You're all good. Going after you would be Hakka. So, Hakka, think about your turn, and if there's anything you want to do right away, while Connor's looking that up, that is fine.
Yeah, I don't know how this got removed from my sheet, but I
You are
will
all good.
re-add it
Do
real
that.
quick.
I'm thinking.
I am going to use my reaction. As this creature is giving me disadvantage on this attack, the forces of law bend to my will, and my disorganized path becomes straight and narrow as I use my reaction to use Restore Balance.
Hell yeah.
My
Feels so good to hear these abilities again.
Hell yeah, my disadvantage becomes a straight roll. As I...
Roll the hit and might as well roll damage. 13?
That is a
13
17
fire.
to hit for 13 fire.
13 fire. Hey, I just want you to know, because of how these works, that is, they operate in, like, tiers with damage thresholds. That's 2 down out of its
Hell yeah.
number. So that is 2 batches of worms that you just, like, scorch a hole through, decreasing its size by a 1/5.
All right. That is going to be my turn. I'm just going to re-add this.
It has a 5th and a wound. .5. Cool. Hakka.
I'm thinking of something. You know what? I think I could do it later. This guy is a bit of a problem, right? And so is this guy. I don't like these guys. I'm gonna go over here, get flanking with Vex. And I'm gonna swing with Hash Stack.
Yeah, fuck him up.
24 for 7.
24 for 7.
Yep. And I do believe it's got the quick effect, so I get another attack.
You absolutely do.
Yep. Ibushki for another 10. Still up?
Oh, this person has not really been hit.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
They have taken a blow from Vex, and it was not like smited or anything. It was just a blow.
In that case, I don't like that thing harrying Kazador. So, spiritual weapon next to the fucker that's fucking up Kazador. Just a level 2 cast. And then it's gonna fucking bite. Because it can do that. As a spectral T-Rex, a set of T-Rex jaws appears, and... 13 to hit. That's not gonna do it.
13 to hit that individual? No, unfortunately not.
Damn.
Hold up. I am gonna do that really quickly. But yeah, feel free to finish your turn.
Do I want to provoke? No, I don't. I'll keep giving Vex flanking, and that'll be my turn.
In player's turn, give this to in everyone's and can be edited and controlled by Theropod. There you go. You can now add a token for your spiritual weapon.
Hooray! Yippee! I'm just gonna... Yep, there it is.
Boop. Done. Easy. Clap.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
That's the cleric turn.
Lovely cleric turn. Thank you, thank you. Moving to... We're back to the bugs! It is going to... Knight is going to swing around and attack at the... It is going to attack at both of you. It's going to do kind of a, like, spinning slash, and it will follow up on whoever it hits with one attack. So if it hits you both, I'll have to decide, but otherwise it will decide for me.
I'm gonna shield if it hits Hakka.
Oh, I don't think I'm next to you, though.
Yeah, it does. It's not about you. It's about where the enemy is.
Oh, okay.
If you're within 5 feet of the enemy. So the way defense works is I let the player choose whether or not you want it to be if you're next to the enemy, if you're next to the person being attacked.
Okay.
I think it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
In this case, because I'm right next to the enemy.
Yeah, you're blocking their attack. Yeah.
Because it allows you to take defensive even on more aggressive characters. The reason why I like it.
Yeah.
So the attack's coming out. It's going to be a 16 to hit a Hakka and an 11 to hit Vex.
No.
Like I said, disadvantage against Hakka.
It still misses.
All right, yeah. So disadvantage against Hakka, boop, and then that's a 17 to hit Vex.
Believe that'll hit.
Yeah, this thing just whiffing.
Wait. I don't think it does. My bad. Shield's up. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit. 17 doesn't hit.
Does a kind of spinning slash and then strikes down with the sword. You can tell this individual, while very practiced, is much more of a defensive fighter than an offensive fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that is...
18 plus 2.
That is their turn. Last... It's going to be this boy. They're going to step out. You're going to see the one dead. They don't know where the archer is. See if they get their thing back. No thing back. They're going to... Yeah, no, I would do that on you. It is going to... Yeah, it's just going to keep attacking. I was looking for if anything they wanted to do anything. I was just going to keep attacking Xoruk right now. It wants its big funny back. 13 plus...
Not its big funny.
Cool. It's big funny. 24, 23. On Xoruk. You are muted, Zan.
Apologies, was consuming food.
You're all good, just wanted to give you a heads up in case you didn't know. Both hit, you said?
Yep.
Alright. This is a similar circumstance. He is a big funny.
Big little guy.
51 points of psychic damage.
God.
It is psychic this time, though.
Fucking hell.
So Xoruk
25.
automatically halves it.
Got it. Alright, damage track.
And then the fucker is going to go through a different wall this time. You see him walk this direction and then pass through this wall.
Coward!
The worms are going to make their way towards the body, but they are going to attack. Ooh, I want to double check if they can attack. They can! My worms get to do something!
Oh, the worms!
The worms... Okay, so they have 8 left on their number. They deal... These aren't quite the further in, so 3 times 8, 16... what's your armor class, Xoruk?
Armor class is 21.
21. These things deal 24 damage. You have 21 armor. That means they deal 3 damage to you. As these things come up and start, like, the worms are trying to burrow under your armor and under your clothing and trying to get at you. And there's just so many of them that a few do end up biting you. That is their turn. That is initiative count 10. And they can still do stuff, so they will do stuff. They attack until they can't. And that is Top of the round, Xoruk.
Okay. Xoruk is going to swing into the worms. $16 to hit
You got it?
for 10
10
piercing.
That is another 2 sets of worms down.
Sorry, a bunch of other damage as well.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of
2d-
other damage.
7 damage from the psychic blades.
They do take psychic damage. These are baby worms.
4 damage radiant.
4 damage radiant.
And then next swing. 17 to hit.
17, 21. 17. Don't forget, these are aberrations.
Oh, well, I have a set amount of dice, so he's going to be saving the dice for...
Okay,
bigger
got it. That, in that case, that is a 17, yeah. Go ahead.
9 plus 2d6 plus 2d8. So that is 22 damage.
Lovely. So that is... Wait, so first one was 21. Second one's 22. 5 each. Dead.
All the worms are dead?
Carved through.
Okay. Xoruk is going to move towards here to help out his friends. And is going to swing again at this one, between them. 21 to hit.
Shit.
21 to hit. 21 absolutely hits.
And because there's allies on either side, we get sneak attack.
Sneeta!
Sneeta!
2 and 1, 2, and sneak attack. Okay, so this is 7, 14, 22, 27 damage.
27 damage. Alrighty.
We're then going to use a bonus action to second wind.
Alrighty.
Which at this level is, I think, 1d10 plus level, right? Or plus... Yeah. Is it fighter level or is it level? Let me double check. Pretty sure it's just fighter level.
No idea. Probably fighter level. A lot of class-specific abilities tend to be fighter level.
Plus fighter level, yeah, 1d, okay. So... 9... 12 HP. I'll take it for
Hey.
bonus action. And then we're going to... We'll end the turn there.
And the turn there? Alrighty. Vex. You have an injured now individual in front of you.
I do. I'm doing some math.
Math.
I apologize.
You know what I'm doing.
This is important.
What are you doing, Zan? What are you doing?
D&D, playing D&D with some friends.
Okay.
Xoruk is looking pretty bad.
Xoruk looks pretty beat up.
Yep. Okay, that is. Yeah. I think that's the current plan. Double checking one more thing.
No worries. I'm also gonna check a thing. Oh, he gets his big funny back.
Damn it.
Different big funny.
Different.
Vex is gonna look to Hakka really quick and ask, are you capable of healing?
I've been known to heal, yes.
There's kind of a smirk, a sarcastic smirk on his face.
Small nod.
That
Getting a
smile.
little-
That damn smile.
getting a little tired of what's going on here, and I am once again going to proc Spirit Shroud. Come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Yeah, here we go. As a bonus action, Spirit Shroud.
Got it.
Conglomerate of spirits and inky miasma pool out of the book strapped to my side once again as I turn, and I'm gonna hit this fucker with some bonus damage.
You got flanking.
I do. And we do remind me, we do +2 or advantage?
For flanking, +2.
Cool. +2, so 23.
Where do you think the rule came from?
Listen, I gotta double check. I gotta do my due diligence.
Yep.
23 to hit.
The code is more like guidelines
Absolutely. Yeah.
The code is more like guidelines.
than actual rules.
And this is going to be radiant damage for your information. Cool. Okay, just double checking.
You trying to Jimmy a lock over there?
Oh, sorry. I was stirring some tea.
What kind of tea?
Black tea.
That's 23 damage, I
All
believe?
right. No, because it doesn't have the 2d8, but it does deal.
It doesn't have the thrower damage, but it does have the additional. That 4 is radiant in this case.
Yeah, so it's 10 total damage on that.
And then we're gonna swing again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Do it again.
It'd be nice if you could roll above a 3 on your d8.
Yeah. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
There we go.
What?
There we go. Hey!
And there it is.
Roll 20. You're so funny.
I'm trying.
That's a lot of ones
Anything
right in a
else?
row.
No, I assume no smiting. Vex is not much of a paladin smiter.
I was gonna say I've used a bonus action, but I'll go ahead.
I mean, you don't need the bonus action to smite. You can, if you hit, you can spend a spell slot to smite. The Warlock Paladin combo is you can spend your Warlock spell slots on a smite, and then get them back on a short rest.
That I did not realize I could do. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yep.
And smite.
I'm happy to let you know that.
Yeah, I did not realize that the rules worked that way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It is any spell that you can cast your paladin spells with, which you can technically cast your paladin spells with warlock spell slots.
I'm tired. Vex is tired. Vex is tired.
Tired of this bullshit.
What level are your warlock spell slots?
Up to
What's your warlock level?
I'm looking. They're up to second level.
Second level. So this would be 3d8. Nice.
A little bit better.
They went from injured to on the back foot, bloodied and faltering.
Bonk. Yeah, that's a bonus action, attack action, reaction previously, but I get it back, and I'm not moving.
Yeah. And that
shit.
is going to bring us to Big Funny. I need fucking everyone, including the gift that he is allied with, to roll me a strength saving throw.
Everyone gets +3.
Oh my
Everyone
god,
gets +3.
Hakka, Jesus.
30.
25 with the aura.
Come on, back.
Shit.
Don't make me use a hero point.
That's 21.
21. 21, 27.
Don't make me use a hero point. Don't make me use a hero point.
Come on, Vex. 15, that's
18.
enough. That's enough. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's actually an 18 because that isn't adding
that's
your...
what I was saying. It's like plus 3 is 18.
Plus 3 is 18. That is enough.
Guys.
DC is 15.
I rolled
So you got it.
incredibly
You got
well
it
on
without
that.
it. And the Gith fails. So this thing warps in place, and these things almost seem preternaturally disposed to go after really injured things, and it warps right here, and it's going to try to get its worms in the like wounds that Xoruk has on him.
Yeah.
As it does so, there is a deep rumbling sound as everyone does. You still take half damage from this, but you do take half damage from this. Okay. I thought it was max again, but it's not. It's not. It's okay. It's 9. There's an 8, 16. 18 have to 9 points of force damage. The Gith takes 18, gets launched prone in front of you, Kazador, and is mortal.
Shit.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Then this boy's gonna go after Xoruk. That is 17. Cocked. 17. 11. Wash.
Okay.
11.
You defensively bring yourselves up and not letting this thing get close to you. There is a horrible warping, whooshing sound. Everyone took damage. Everyone took half damage of 18. That is that boy's turn. It is now...
Motherfucker!
Oof.
Do I want to spend a hero point on Holy Weapon? No. Holy Weapon's gone.
Holy Weapon's gone.
That's just the universe telling me Holy Weapon needs to go away.
My sunbeam is
So yeah, everyone took 9. That thing took 18. The archer... Oop, not that. Grab the wrong guy. Archer is going to come back up and is going to fire, and they have the easier target on Hakka. Like, flavor-wise, they're like, mechanic-wise, they could go after either of you, but like an archer would go after the target without an obstruction. And they're going to go 3 attacks on Hakka.
Yep. 18 armor class.
10. 26. 21.
That hits.
Okay. High damage. Doing it again here. $44.
Oh, God.
Force damage. As you look down, as you feel arrows pierce into your shoulder, and you look down and there's nothing there, just holes in your armor.
Oh my, yeah.
Archer's turn. Into Kazador.
Alrighty. Kazador. Let's see here.
Fellow in front of you is prone. I will mark that. Prone and mortal.
Mortal.
You know what? I believe.
Well, they have slightly more HP than I thought.
Is this guy wearing metal armor?
That person is not actually, but I will say you get the advantage because they are wielding a metal sword.
They are also prone, so.
Yeah.
Yep, and you get advantage from that anyways.
I am going to spend 2 sorcery points, and I am going to quick cast Shocking Grasp.
Electricity begins to pulse around your foot, and you step on the sword as it's kind of prone on the ground. It arcs through the sword into their arm.
All right. That's a 29 to hit for 15 lightning damage.
Oh.
15 lightning damage. You watch as the electricity courses through them, instantly killing the body, and you see as it arcs into the worm, and the worm almost like the movies from the 80s where they touch jumper cables or something, get launched across and splatters against the wall.
God. All right. Perfect. I'm then going to move away from the mass, and if I can briefly occupy Xoruk's space as well.
Yes, I do allow that.
I am going to use my action to hurl another sunbeam, and it's going to hit both of these guys. They both need to make con saves.
Con saves. Okay, pretty good. Archer is pretty good at... Nope, fails. And I will mark that damage. That's a success from the guy in front.
Fair enough.
I will give you the answer. I will give you the option to let you swap those rolls.
What, like... Well,
as in,
the big guy
that I had...
The big guy can't be blinded anyway, and I don't know if this guy can be blinded, so we'll just
Fair
leave
enough.
the rolls as is.
Got it.
Sunbeam, they've been taking 23 points of radiant damage, half on
23.
success, and people who failed are blinded if they're able to be blinded.
Alright, that solidifies that. 13, 23 success, 13. Alright. The one in front of you is sizzling a hole now through its chest, and worms are kind of pouring out of it. It is nearly dead, nearly dead. This is mortal as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and I'm going to use the last of my movement to get the fuck up here into this corner, and that's going to be my turn.
Hakka.
Alright.
Come now. You must stay in this fight.
Xoruk, take 70 hit points.
Just take them.
Yeah,
Here you go.
I cast heal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is it? Is there like a look, or do you just like put your claw on Zork's chest and then...
Yeah. Your silhouette turns turquoise for a moment, and whatever injuries like are left are like really reduced.
The
I don't think-
the puncture holes from the various archer arrows just knit up.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take some blood for myself.
Hungry Jaws, as Hakka just turns to fucking bite this guy.
Hell yeah.
10.
10 misses.
You know what? Fuck you, hero point.
Yeah, that's what
There
it's
we go.
for. 22,
There we go.
6. Hakka,
Yeah?
I'm gonna give you a hero point back for this.
Okay,
I'm gonna give
alright.
you a devil's bargain. You can
Oh?
have another hero's point if you let me do something with this.
Yeah, I'm biting the parasitic worm guy, which is
Yup.
probably not the smartest
Yup.
thing. Fuck it. I'll take another hero point. Do your
Alrighty.
crazy weirdo thing.
as you bite into this thing, there is a squelching in your mouth and the most sweet flavor you've ever tasted. While there's an aspect of like rancidness to it, it's so cloyingly sweet that you cannot help but enjoy it slightly, and for a moment your mind seems to go elsewhere and you feel so much bigger than you are currently, and you feel like you could be so much more. You could be part of so much more.
Make us whole.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
+3.
+3, 25.
Something in the back of your mind, some primal instinct for survival, tells you that this isn't okay. And instinctively, you all watch as Hakka actually reaches into his mouth and you gag yourself to vomit as you throw up on the floor. And you all watch as a whole bunch of small worms come out with it.
Okay, not my brightest idea.
The head is gone. It
Oh,
is
I killed it.
now-
Oh, shit.
Yep. Yep. That was great. Alrighty.
You three, don't bite any heads off, okay?
Wasn't planning on it.
Hakka, is that your turn?
Yes. Action heal,
All
bonus
right.
action hungry jaws. Unfortunately, I can't move the spirit weapon because that takes a bonus action. So, he's just out there.
You all watch as once more this thing comes out of the wall, and it seems to appraise you all and the battlefield. It has a interested but still distant look to it. So it looks you all up and down, and looks at the various bodies, upturns its head slightly as it reaches out towards the archer, and it actually carves, and you see the archer's back like arch slightly, for lack of a better term and for a pun, that it arches in pain, almost as if this thing, it's not near it, it just like almost strikes the air, and the archer reacts, and then in a flash the archer disappears. It looks at you all and it gives almost a mocking bow before walking through the wall again. And as nothing else seems to attack you immediately, combat has ended. And we'll give you a moment to talk amongst yourselves before we end the session.
I must act quickly, but
Hakka will run over to this one and pull out a diamond.
do you think it's worth it? I don't have
No.
much time.
No. Let them rest. We will find our answers otherwise.
Very well.
But if you would not mind, the bodies still need burning.
Very well.
Hakka will get to cremating.
And one by one, the bodies burn away. Ashes that, as the next heartbeat, seem to blow away with the mist-like Mirha. And that's where we're going to leave the session for today.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Was Kazador gonna say something?
we can like do that. I just like that is such a perfect end.
Yeah.
I was just
But,
going to
yeah.
ask if any of the Gith here looked similar to the what was Moranalis? The guy who told him
Moranalis.
the guy who told to look for his child.
You may be mixing up, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I could very well be wrong.
Is that something that the others recall?
Recall what? Sorry?
Veranalis, the leader of the Istarlok. Did they mention having a child here?
Checks?
Someone-
No.
Or not the Istarlok, the Talakma'ir.
Someone mentioned they had like a scion here.
Scion, yes. The leader of the Zerthamon temple mentioned that their scion was sent to deal with this, and they have.
Oh, is scion a title?
A scion, that it does seem to be a title. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Scion is the highest, not quite an anarch, but is one of the highest-ranking members of a Church of Zerthamon.
Then never mind.
Just wanted to, that was I appreciate the double check.
All right. I will correct my notes.
I will say to that question, none of these individuals seem to be wearing high priestly attire. The couple of they were wearing like well trained. They were wearing the equivalent of a church priest, like high minister. But what you would be looking for is the equivalent to like a cardinal.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. Okay. I have corrected my notes. And yeah, I will remember that going forward. But yes, excellent session, everyone. What? Oh, what the fuck?
That is the level of difficulty y'all are looking for in the game.
It's pretty spicy.
That seemed pretty, like, even. Like, we got lucky during the first little bit there, but then it started getting a little scrappy. Yeah, no, that was very balanced, in my opinion. Great combat, everyone.
Glad y'all had a good time. I aim to make engaging encounters.
Yes.
Worms Armageddon. It does have a little bit of an Armageddon vibe, doesn't it? Yeah.
Make us whole.
All right. Well, I suppose with that, we're going to go ahead and call an end to this session. But thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. Let's go back around the horn and de-introduce ourselves, starting with TheropodArt.
Hi, hello, that's me, TheropodArt. Y'all know what to do. Y'all can find me on Blue Sky for Affinity, Tumblr, Twitch. I do things on the internet sometimes. Sometimes I draw a thing, sometimes I stream a thing. Commissions are open. If you got the cash, I can do it. Almost anything. Almost. Other than that, if you like this Friday game, maybe see the Tuesday game. This is fun. It's fun when it's not canceled. Other
Still
than
got
that,
it this week, right?
No.
no.
Oh, stupid Mark Allen Jr. and his stupid job.
Yeah. I'm totally not bitter about it. I promise. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, that's me. Or maybe check maybe tomorrow. Pay attention to the Unexpectables channel for something. Maybe. Yeah. But that's me.
Indeed. And up next, we've got XanillisGrimm.
That's me. Definitely not stuffing his face with something way too spicy.
Yummy.
You can catch me on my Blue Sky, twitch.tv, or not twitch.tv, sorry. Blue Sky is just as XanillisGrimm. For anything I'm potentially doing. Streams are going to be kind of off and on until I get back from Canada at the beginning of August. But you can also catch me doing something weird and funky on Unexpectables tomorrow evening with one Theropod and potentially others. But for now, that's pretty much all I can announce in the immediate future. So I will. That's me.
All right. And up next, we've got Tixdixl.
Hello. You can find me all over the internet at Tixdixl. Like I said, we're doing the arts. Streams are gonna be spotty, if they happen at all, cause work. But then immediately following that, we should be strong and steady coming back. So while I'm not here, not doing things, y'all should check out everyone else's streams. Go support them. Thanks.
Evie. And of course, we couldn't do this without our wonderful GM, Amusing Thalia.
Hi, thanks for being here. It's gonna continue to be a nightmare for a while. And I'm glad my players are here for it. I definitely let them know ahead of both the campaign and both at the end and at the end of last session that things like this were coming, and they are being amazing about it. I really want to give my props to Zan for role playing his fucking heart out with the Gith stuff here, and y'all are killing it. I love this. I love this game. Love y'all. I'm on Burnout Vaughn's channel on Sundays, every other Sunday. Not for a little bit, but maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, you can catch me on my channel, Amusing Thalia, and other social media. I play Deltarune and TTRPGs. That's me. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to playing a sorcerer again. And Connor is definitely making that itch scratch with watching the sorcerer go burr.
Hell yeah.
And you know what other sorcerer?
Well, I know a sorcerer that goes bird with bird sorcery.
We got there. We got there.
-2.
That's
-5.
give me -6.
Yeah. I'll take a
I'll take
-6
the
on
hit.
that.
I'll take the hit.
Yeah.
But yes, beard sorcery, Gino.
Nailed it.
Sorry,
Those are my meds.
he's getting into some mischief. Beard sorcery is a fantastic spot if you've got some facial whiskers that need tending to. Then it's got all of your hygiene care products. Head on over to beardsorcery.com. Use code DistortionDevil. You can save 10% on your order. As well, check out Bones Coffee.
Bones.
That's right, Bones Coffee Company. If you or the coffee lover in your life is after some fantastic gourmet coffee, then head on over to Bones Coffee Company. Use code DistortionDevil. You can save 10%. And as always, could not do this week in, week out without bits and subs from viewers like
Subs.
you. TheropodArt, thank you for the 16 months of subbing.
Yeah.
Darky Arts, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Miss Tweetums. And Brachyzoid, thank you for the raid with a party of 11.
Bracky. That guy draws butts.
It's true.
He sure does.
They're good butts.
They're really good butts.
It's true. And that's all we got for this edition of Kazador's Guide. Thank you all so much for stopping by. These doggies are wanting a walkie, so I'm probably gonna go do that before maybe I'll fire up some Jackbox actually. And anybody who wants to join in on that can do so. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you off
Let's see. I see Lanny. I see Fringe. I see Kylie Henke. I see Skell Alpha.
Kylie's on.
Yeah. Do you want me to link them?
No.
They're stream.
No need.
They're streaming. They're streaming peak right now.
I see that. Kylie just got back into streaming and online content creation after several years of being away. So
they're one of the OGs. You know that video of the Zuby rabbit?
Yeah, the Zuby
that
rabbit
ruined
going
their
crazy.
diet on the 4th of July? That's this person.
That's her. That's Kylie.
I ate too much shit on the 4th of July and I ruined my fucking diet and now I'm paying for it. I'm working out in 100-degree weather.
Our message will be the worms.
The worms.
The worms.
The worms. The worms. All right. Take care, everyone. I will see you later, but for now, have a goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.